is very simple. She's just somebody who wanted to be different. I did not want to do the regular. I was doing normal drums. Yes, I was playing normal jazz band, but I just found myself doing this one in a dream. And in the dream, I was just on the stage with the talking drum, and everybody was cheering me up. When I asked, they said, "Oh, my grandfather used to be a drummer to the Oba. I think I'm the one just doing the recognition thing." And I was like, okay. And then when something was coming up, so I started learning from Oposun. May his soul rest in peace. So I was always using a song in my room, even when I was almost chased out of the house. It wasn't funny. Even in church, me and my mom, we always fight. I almost changed my church because it was not funny. I want to do this thing, but people are stopping me.
Hello and welcome to another exciting, mind-blowing episode of Unscripted Seed. Here we talk about raw, pure, and unfiltered conversations. I remain your wonderful, beautiful Gen Z host, Z of the Good Lie.
And I am never ever alone. If you find me alone in this studio, there's a problem. I'm never alone. I have the shawarma looking like a shawarma today, looking all wrapped up.
Somebody
eat too sweet. Too sweet himself.
Timini, I'm coming to you.
We have the shawarma, the barbecue, the one and only Utonwa himself.
Stop it, I like it.
Edafe, the mouthpiece.
Gracias.
Hello. You're looking fine.
You make him feel too good.
I have to, but he's looking
Sincerely.
fine.
Please.
He's looking fine. See, men don't need to do too much. And see how fine he's
Small
like.
I just sold family land.
Okay.
Just
I don't know anything about
I
that.
reserve my comment on that.
Beware of 419 and my son.
Don't say
and my son mouthpiece. And we have the beautiful, the delectable, Ankara Queen herself that
Yes,
I'm going to lock up very soon. That has refused to give me Ankara tips. Don't worry, it's fine.
You start paying.
I'll
I'll
pay.
soon do paid classes.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. It's okay. We have Debbie Billions, the Ankara Queen. Hello, how you doing?
I'm
You're looking
good.
so sexy. That's the word.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
The word
today.
is sexy.
That's the vibe
Come
today.
on. Take it easy on us.
I'm gonna try.
Take it easy on us
I'll
now.
try
You're setting the place on fire.
Yes, girl.
And so we want to thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, our restaurant, and Adis Glam for giving us the chance to be here today. Because of them, we are here for you.
Yep.
And we are never alone. If you find us alone, the studio is actually going to be on fire, like you said. We have a beautiful young lady with us. She does something that is very different from the usual. She's an entertainer. And she's a different entertainer. She does something that, like I said, is very different from the usual.
Unique,
she
unique.
is a graduate of Aochi Polytechnic of computer science. And I was like, wow, she's so smart. She's so smart. A smart, beautiful young lady. And her name is Diana Okundaye, but you know her as Diana Drums. Hello, Diana. Like your name, you're so beautiful.
She is beautiful.
She's honestly, I think I saw a picture of you with the okuku and your drum, and I was like,
Yes.
okay, fine girl, but with your natural beauty, my goodness, you're so fine. Just continue blushing. Continue.
She's so you can see
Don't stop. Just continue. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
So please, who is Diana? We want to know who Diana is and how Diana became Diana Drums. So please tell us.
Diana is very simple. Not really too much about Diana. She's just somebody who wanted to be different in the society, and I tend to do more because I'm just starting, actually.
Okay.
So I picked up these exact skills because I wanted to be different from others. I did not want to do the regular because every person is doing. It's either you have a lady doing keyboard or playing bass.
or a
Or
DJ.
it's rare. If not for the lives of Ara.
Ara,
Yeah.
yes.
So I've never really come across any recently in Benin or Edo States. So that's like why. And it was not really in the thoughts. I was doing normal drums. Yes, I was playing normal jazz band. But I just found myself doing this one in a dream.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And
And that was how I just picked up. I started working to buy one. And as at that time, it was a bit cheaper. Yeah, it was 5,000.
Oh,
So
wow. Sounds like when exactly was that?
2016.
okay. Not too
Like
long.
almost 10 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meaning next year we're going to get a 10-year
Exactly.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
so that's that.
So like you said, you saw it in a dream.
Yeah.
How exactly did that happen, and how did you tell yourself that
This
is
is
it?
it. Yeah,
Because
it has to be
I
it.
dream say I get 5 million, don't mean say I actually get 5 million, you know?
No, the only dreams
I saw
that
myself
come true.
with long hair in the dream. I
Doesn't
didn't
mean
wake
you're
up with it,
Rapunzel.
you know? I'm not Rapunzel, exactly.
The
So
only
yeah.
dreams that usually come true is when you want to pee.
Exactly. You just rain the fall
will
for dream,
come
you wake
true.
up and then that one
Diana's
comes
dream came true.
So
Please.
how exactly did you see that in the dream and say this is it?
Okay, maybe because I was doing jazz and I think nobody noticed me as at that time.
Okay.
And in the dream, I was just on the stage with the talking drum, and everybody was cheering me up
Oh,
on a very big platform. So I just like, okay, this is it. This is really weird. They need to see me because I've been doing that one for a very long time. So, but I was still not acknowledged. So I just had to switch immediately, even if there was so many obstacles on the way. But I just had to switch, and that was it.
Like you say, you've been doing music for a while. So are you like in a music, were you born into a music family?
Nah,
So how,
that's
just
just the
decide to do music.
because
that's
people who
what
do
it
music
is.
are usually people who they
Yeah,
probably
who
grew up in
around
the
that.
choir, or they grew
Parents
up
are
around
pastors.
musicians, exactly. So
Okay, the thing is, like when I asked, they said, "Oh, my grandfather used to be a drummer to the Oba." Oh, yes.
so that means it's like a
DNA, it's a DNA
Yes,
something.
so none of the recent ones are anything aligned to music. Nobody's. I'm just the only person
oh wow.
doing music in my family as it is now. Though the ones doing it before, they've already passed
They've
on.
passed
So
on, yeah.
I think I'm the one just doing the recognition thing. And so,
Okay. That's interesting. So
Yeah.
when you saw this dream, you want to do talking drum, was there any particular artist that, sparked up?
I was always looking at Ara.
Oh,
Yeah, Ara was the. I just know her by the long hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's just what I just know her by as at that time. So it was just her. And then when something was coming up, so I started learning from Oposun. May so rest in peace. So I was always using a song
oh.
in my room, even when I was almost chased out of the house because of it.
Your neighbors will be like, you don't and all of that.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. Even in church, me and my mom, we always fight.
Oh.
Yes, because like you have not been baptized, so you cannot come to the altar to play. So I almost changed my church because it was not funny. I want to do this thing, but people are stopping me. So I switched from my church. I went to another church, EMEKA.
It's the
As at that
pursuit
time.
for me.
Oh my
She
God.
didn't
So you
give up.
really wanted to do
Yes,
it.
I really
Yeah.
wanted a platform as at that time. So my mom was like, "You cannot be in this house and I'm going to different church and you're going to another church just to play." I was like, anyone or anything that you want
You
people
have to
want
choose
to
Me, I
between
shall want
you
to
have
play my
choose between
drum.
me and drum.
So my elder sister was not like, "Okay, you just calm down. Since you want to go into school, when you get to school, you'll be free
You
to
can do what you want.
I
Yes.
just like, okay, no problem. And immediately I gained admission.
And you
That's the first
drummed
thing I
out,
picked up.
G.
You just picked up your drum.
I just ran. I never came back home again.
Oh wow.
So how did that work out for you in the school environment?
It was quite interesting, and especially from the church I was in school. You need to be perfect to handle any position at that time. Yes, it's CFI. So immediately I came to CFI. So my roommates like said, if they ask you which units you want to join, just said orchestra. I just said okay. So immediately I came. First time I came out. So which units? I just said orchestra. So they were like, what do you want to do? I said drum. And now looking at the faces, like everybody here playing the instrument, they are so good and tight.
Yeah.
So before it will get to your turn to handle,
Before they'll give you an opportunity.
it will take time.
Yeah.
So I never just wanted to do the jazz. So I just like talking drum. I said, wow, we don't have any person play talking drum here, so yours will be very unique. Immediately I went back home. I went to pick up my drum. And before getting home, I saw that they've already bust it. Can you imagine?
This is serious.
The drum was
I had to go fix it, and then I took it back to school, and that was how the next one day I was already on the altar. And this is what many people are still on the bench, just still going up to climb altar to play. It's not. If you know CFI very well, you know that CFI, the orchestra, they are very tight, very tight. So you need to be strong. You need to be perfect before they'll give you any opportunity to play. And so that's how I started. From there, God blessed me. I became the MD.
Wait, you became the MD of CFI Orchestra?
Wow. Yes.
I'm amazed actually. I'm very amazed. First of all, a talking drummer becoming the MD.
Not even a choir.
Not a keyboardist becoming the MD.
Wow. And I was really small at that time.
Wow.
So if I'm talking to the guys, because I'm the only female in their midst, so if I'm talking to the guys, I always have to stand on top of the chairs.
Were you like
short? I was really small. Then they call me Atine in school.
What does that mean?
It means this, like this person is very small. Yeah. At that time, yeah.
So you have to stand on top of something for them to see you.
So if I want to make sure they want to listen, I will cook, bring food for them. Normally in school, no hardship. So when you bring those things, they will be really happy. So I just know my ways of talking them or bringing them together, especially when we have all-night rehearsals, when everybody's tired, school stuff, reading and classes and all. So I started to tell them that I'm bringing food, though, and it's your favorite. Swallow, yes, swallow is always your favorite. When you have a choice,
she sounds like a good cook.
Yes, actually, I feel like you can cook. You can cook very well.
So lately, I've Googled you and I saw your page and the energy you put in while playing the drum. It is amazing, I must say. So what actually inspires you when performing?
Like a lot of things really inspired me, because being on the stage alone, it's something else. It's something else, and from where I'm coming from, you just have to be the best. Yeah. So I tend to look at the past, look at the present, and then just have to place everything together and just like, guy, you cannot just give up. You can't give up for you. You need to be
either you win or you win.
You win or you lose. And despite the competition and everything, like there are so many competition actually. With the fact that okay, I'm a girl, you're female, they are also guys, so they feel the competition now is not like. And it's not supposed to be. And it's not supposed to be with me. Because why? I'm a lady. You people are guys. I will definitely leave this thing for you guys one day, but not anytime soon. Actually,
when you say you want to leave it one day,
maybe when you have to,
when you get married
or something.
Sometimes that period it might be restricted. Sometimes, yes.
So you cut down on it a bit.
Yes, cut down. It's not like I'll be going for every event.
Yeah.
But I will not stop playing for church. Yes, never. Never stop playing for church.
So, like you mentioned, you have a lot of competition. This is a male-dominated industry. Drums. When everybody thinks drums, you think of a guy. It's a guy. How do you cope with the, first of all, attention, and secondly, with the competition?
Okay, the thing is that at that time, when I started, I was the only person who was playing talking drum and wearing shoe. Yes, I always try to look my very best. That's like why my logo or my motto is not your regular talking drummer. So I tend to bring out the style myself. Even if I've gone to like events one day and they're like, Diana, why are you dressed more than the band? What's your problem? So it's always like that. So I just try to look my best, try to stand out, and it has really helped. And I think I've inspired more talking drummers, including the guys, to always look good. Because when you hear of talking drummers, we are just by the left hand side, like
Just
they don't,
somewhere
they
there.
don't, yes, they don't
They don't
regard
rate
us.
you or something.
So immediately, I could say that I'm one of like one of the persons some persons look up to.
Yeah.
In terms of lifestyle, dressing habits, and all. So.
So you dress well, you
Amazing.
look good, you look fly like you're looking today. I could not imagine when you're going on stage. Oh my god.
How she's gonna be looking.
Like I said, she wore okuku on stage and I'm like,
Like
And some of the guys,
standing out.
trust me, some of the guys might not even be listening to what she's playing, but
But
they'll be
she's
like,
beautiful,
oh,
and
Yeah.
you're like, this person is fine. I want to hear her.
and the part of attention side.
Yeah.
If I'm going for events, it depends on the kind of events. I don't really dress to be so catchy.
Okay.
Like what I'm wearing now.
Casual.
Yeah. So I don't
So you
expose.
cover up a lot.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
cover up.
They're not looking.
Yes, because the attention is always
Yeah.
always coming.
because
Yeah.
imagine you're playing the drum and you're looking
You're
a
looking
certain way.
sassy.
Trust me, that
Like,
kind of
nobody will
sense. So I
I know what men
concentrate.
can do, so.
And that's like why I don't play.
Shade room.
I don't play at club. Actually.
Oh, you don't play clubs?
Oh,
I don't play in
wow.
clubs.
no matter the amount they give to you, you won't.
Except the only way I play in club is when the celebrant is
Someone
the one
important to
yes,
you.
is the one inviting me directly.
Okay, you don't just go to
Go
clubs
and start
to-
walking there.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I get
don't
it.
walk there.
Okay. So far, what has been your most rewarding moment in your drumming journey?
Playing for the palace.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow. How did you feel when you did or when you do it?
At first, it was scary. My mom never allowed me to go there.
Oh.
Yes, but I just had to. And they're just like, make sure after you play, you take off.
Run away.
Before they were just...
Why did you to run away? I am very curious. Why did they tell you to run away?
No, as at that time, it's I don't know. But the queen was looking for me ever since at
Wow.
that time. So and my mom was scared. I was like, no, you cannot go there. So my dad was not like, don't worry, we're going to find a way around it. So when they gave me the invites, I showed her. And she was like, I'm not in support of this, but in any way, no
wish you
wahala.
well.
Just I wish you well, do your thing, and then so immediately I got there. I was really scared. I was shaking. It's not like because of the
crowd
yes.
or the people?
No, the crowd also.
The crowd. Okay.
The crowd.
Was
like,
there a particular event
Going on.
Yes. The queen's daughter's birthday.
Oh, okay.
So that
was a
was
big
it.
one.
Yes, it was a very big one. There was so many dignitaries on that side. So I was at the back. I was playing. I was like trying to catch my breath there before the chief said, "Move forward, come closer." And that was like when I said, "Okay, this is getting serious." This is serious. So I got there. I got to where the queens were sitting, and I played. They were all dancing. I was like, "Okay, this is cool."
And then you're like,
Before you leave, I'm sure.
feeling it.
I'm doing
this.
Yes, I did. So when I was done, I ran to the back.
So literally, sometimes you're shy.
I'm
I
only
don't
shy.
understand.
I'm only shy. So that's like why I have a lot of glasses.
oh, so you just hide your eyes and do your thing.
The only way I'm not shy is when my goons are
Your
around
guys
me.
are
Yeah.
around.
So I tend to be looking at them and like, okay, yeah, those are my
you're doing
people.
great.
So you're sure that I
yeah, and
I'm
especially
fine.
I have a lot of persons that normally hype me, like the likes of Edo Princess now. Like that one, once she sees me playing, it's like, oh, Kunda, yeah, like that. So the energy is high like that. So that's it.
Must be really nice to have people like that around.
I'm telling you, support.
Actually, be really, really
Your
nice.
kind of music, when you play, do you tell a story?
Yeah.
Like, is your kind of, the way you play,
Is
do
there a
you tell
particular story you're telling?
Okay, in Benin as a whole, when you know the kind of music we do here now, it's not like making you want to do story. So I tend to do a story content.
Okay.
Yes, I have that one on my page. So we don't have time to be telling story on stage.
Yes,
People just want to dance. Yes.
leave.
Yes, people just want to dance. There's no time of doing when you're doing that, you're bored.
Yes,
You're boring
they get bored, yeah.
So they just want to hear the beats. I'm a piano and just be taking me away.
So you do a lot
Give them
of
the
you do a lot of Afrobeat and amapiano with your
Yes,
talking drum.
with my
I
talking
could
drum.
imagine what amapiano sounds like on a talking
talking
drum.
As in, I've been thinking about
That's why
it
I asked
actually.
if she came with the talking drum.
Oh my
It's
God.
alright.
I'm going to dance today. I'm going to really dance today. So, what was your first experience like on stage? The first time you ever got on stage, aside church?
Outside church. Okay, because it was fun. No? Even if they made me look less that day, yes. It's not like I don't call her name Shabo. She was like, how are you giving a woman a talking drum now? She cannot play now. That kind of thing. I felt bad, but I just like, okay, I'm going to show you what it means to be a woman and also play talking drum very well. So when I finished playing, you know that pride in you don't want to admit that, okay, this person is really good. So it's not like, you try, we'll call you next Sunday. This is the time, this is the uniform you have to wear. I said, I see it.
No,
I see it. I
You
accept
made
it.
the
Thank you.
impression.
I have left a lasting
Thank you.
Yeah.
That must have felt good. I know that feeling of raising your shoulder, like nothing to my shoulder.
Proving them wrong as
Exactly. So
well.
that's it.
That must have been nice.
All right. So how has it been building a fan base? Because there are people that are like, oh my God, and the drums is around, you know?
So it's not really been easy when it's like you've been doing it all alone by yourself, hanging your phone to make a video. There's no person really doing the actual video for you, so it was not really easy. So I could say I built up my page by myself.
Okay.
Yes, no, there was no person. I did it by myself.
What's your experience with your fans, people that love what you do, people that like to listen to you play?
It's always love. Love all the way. Especially when they see me on ground, they're like,
Is this you?
this is you. Why are you looking different?
What we felt when she came in.
Yes. Why are you looking different? On camera, yeah, this is big. and yeah, just so.
But then, on the flip side, what's up with negative comment? How do you handle the
Yes,
negative comments?
negativity.
Because there will obviously be guys or men who will be like, hey, I beg you, not be drum, she did drum, I beg you, forget that thing. And there will also be ladies who will be like, I beg you, now drum, she did drum, wait till self, give me the drum, I go drum. They give you, make you
The
drum.
way she looks nice is not only drum, she's playing.
Stuff like
I beg you, now only drum she they play. There's that also.
I could beat my chest that I've never had any negative comments on my page.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
I've never experienced it.
Wow.
So I don't really know what it means to troll somebody. When they troll people,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's my kind of feed, and that's like why when I'm playing, I don't really dress or do some certain kind of content that will now like is deviating me from the craft or something like that. So maybe that's why I've never had any troll.
Yeah.
I've never experienced it.
I want to be
So I think it's on ground. The people that have competitions with me, yes, face to face. And no, it's not like they're saying it. But they're saying it in my back. Like what can she play? What is she playing? Stuff like that. If what I'm playing is thrilling people, even online, so whatever you could play, every alujo that you can hit, the whole rhythm that you can play, you're still not yet up to my contacts online. So I see no reason
Why you should be jealous?
I should not even be stressing myself.
True, you shouldn't be stressing yourself about people like
If
that.
I could play rubbish and still have this kind of people, so you do the same rubbish.
try
and
to see.
you
Exactly, you
Try
try
it.
to do the rubbish. See as you go be for
I think
one.
but people love the rubbish and play.
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, enjoying it.
Let's
So
keep listening to the
so
rubbish.
just do your own, man. Do my own. So I think
That's
that's the thing
alright.
that people don't really get. That's the
Right.
thing, yeah.
So apart from drums, apart from doing what you're doing now,
Yeah.
what other interests do you really have?
Interest.
Yeah.
Not really interest.
It's just drums, the passion, the love.
I just want to be around music.
Aww.
I like good sound. I like to hear. Aside DJ, I love live band a lot. Yes, I could say I prefer live band than DJ because
Okay.
I started with live band. So just one day they called me and like, have you played with DJ before? And that day I've not told. I've never played with DJ before. I just like, okay, yes, I can do it. And that day I was supposed to have an event and I almost cancelled for the event. I never knew that band was the upper week. So I just said, okay, no problem. I'm going to share myself. Yes. And I'm so used to it now that I can do like 3 shows in a day.
In a day.
Yes.
That's a lot.
So I went there. The teacher was like, have you done this before? I said, yes, I've done it. It's a lie. I've not done it. I was just playing. And my friend, she went with me, just like the way she's with me now. Yes. So she went there. I'm like, don't worry, calm down. So they just set it and I was just playing. So Fasodo was the MC of that day. That was like my first time of seeing him outside TV. So it was like, a woman is playing talking drum, and from there they just like bring her forward. You see that thing, bring her forward. This is always a problem to me. Like it's always happening. I think that was the first event they ever sprayed me dollars. Like, and it was massive. So that DJ, from that day, he started booking me every single day. Even if it was cheating me.
Can you imagine?
He had to seize my certificates. Like, so that anytime I travel, I will make sure I will come back for that thing.
Oh, wow. Ha, now wow. Because she's too good. It didn't want to let her go.
Yeah, up to now, it's still with my certificates.
Are you serious?
Up to now, up to date.
So meaning you still play with
yes,
him
if you call
today?
me, yes.
Wow, must be nice. Must be really nice.
So how do you describe the music industry in Edo State? Because you've done tons of, stuff around Edo State here.
In comparison to maybe like
other
Lagos
states,
or
yeah.
other places.
You've played at other states as well?
Yes.
Okay,
but
so...
in Benin, it's not really there yet.
Okay.
Yes. We can't compare Lagos to Benin.
Yeah.
Benin is actually trying to meet up
We're
in terms
getting
of
there.
Lagos. In terms of events, nice life, we are not there yet.
Okay.
We are learning. Yes, Lagos is just the main.
So you've done tons of jobs in Lagos
Yes,
and
I've
other
gone-
states.
yes.
What other states have you been to?
I've gone to Abuja.
Wow.
I've gone to Uyo, and I've gone to Asaba. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, going around all these states now, where do you see your career in the next 5 to 10 years?
If I don't get there, I'm not sure I'm going to quit. Even if
you get married?
Even if I get married, if I'm not there yet, I'm not really seeing the big stage that I saw myself in that revelation. So if I'm not there yet, I will not stop.
You will not stop.
Even if it cost me.
The goal. Eyes are set on the goal.
Yeah,
So you still have that revelation in mind that until you get to that point.
Yes, until I get there.
I don't know why I'm getting a vibe of you on stage with someone like Fireboy.
The big stage.
Or someone like, what's his name?
Burna Boy.
Burna
Yes,
Boy.
Fireboy and Burna Boy. Those
Burna
people
Boy.
have
Yeah,
amazing
Burna Boy.
live performances.
Yes.
And I don't know why I'm just getting that vibe. Me, I like Fireboy a lot. So
Maybe
that's
you
why.
are getting the
Maybe I'm
revelation.
having a revelation
Even on
right
Oda
now.
Filima
Maybe.
page too, he has good things like that. But I know haters will hate. Haters will hate.
Fireboy and Bonner Boy, please, Edafe Boy. I can't fit to shout.
So far, which of the stages have been your biggest stage you've performed lately?
Yeah.
When they told you about it, you were like, wow, so I'm performing here.
Okay, I think that was the one at. I will always say Palace is the biggest, actually. I will not forget the others or forget the kind of crowd and so. Well, for you to be in the midst of the Oba of Benin, I think that's it. Even when I played for Oni of Ife, I was not really.
Wait.
Are you
serious?
Yes. So they called me to come and welcome him at the airport. So they said something, so I was scared, but I just still have to do it. I was not really close to him. I was just like some inch because. And I said that time I was like, okay, these people they are the talking drummer people. They came with everything, the tones, the drum, but why is he pick me to come and welcome him? So they were like, that's why you are you. I said, okay, no problem. Now I get it. Now I get the point. But I still say the Palace is still the biggest for me. Till I go outside.
Till you go
Outside the country. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
in terms of Benin, yeah.
curious, Has anybody told you that what you do is spiritual or the drum is? Because the talking drum is not the regular.
Yes.
So has anybody ever told you that, or have you ever had to deal with anything of that sort?
I had that talk the very day I stepped into school, and somebody saw the talking drum with me. Then I'm like, you don't need to play this thing at night, or don't ever play this thing at night. I was like, so I kept that thought in mind till like last month. So I just opened my TikTok and I went on live and I was like, so I want to discuss something with you guys. So some of my fans, they're just like, okay, so it is true. So there are some things you can take with that drum or chant with that drum, and since you are not Yoruba, I don't understand Yoruba.
Yes.
So you might not know what you are doing.
Yeah.
So and somebody said that thing is a spirit. I said yes, I know it's a spirit. And the one that moves me more was they said you can actually use it to curse somebody that offends you or have done something negative to you. But you need to be like a typical Anya person. When they say Anya, yes, because it means you are in
the drum lineage. Yes.
Okay. As it is, I cannot just keep my drum on the floor.
Oh,
You can't keep it on the
I
floor.
can't keep it on the floor.
bare floor.
Yes, on the bare floor.
You must hang it.
Yes, I must hang it. So I don't want to understand it. Yes,
but you
I don't want to know. Just let me be doing it the way I'm doing it. Because I don't want issues.
As you said that, you can use it to do somebody that offended you.
So you should go and learn how to use it.
Since you say you don't want to know, let's just leave it like that. Me, I was actually thinking that I could use your services. Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
So
It's
apart
okay.
from the fact that you know your onions, you know what you do very well, do you think that your beauty pushes you too?
Exactly. Yes, I know that. Yes, it does.
Pretty privileged.
So a lot of people want to just associate with your brand because not just because you're good, but because you are beautiful.
Yes, and
And it's
that's
rare.
And that's like why I try to look my very best anytime I'm going for events, because I'm a lady and I'm not married, so we attract different things actually. So when you play on stage, is either you attract good clients to book you more, or you attract good suitors.
Okay, interesting.
So let me you're actually being very real.
Yeah, it is. I cannot
There are
beat
people that come and
around,
say,
so-
I don't allow men talk to me on stage. The truth is, they'll give you the good deals. So why not?
I cannot
So you
just.
see, men are very important.
Yeah.
Please, please.
Follow men now.
As far as I'm not married,
business.
so
It's
I'm
business. Okay. So let me take you back home. You said earlier that your drum was broken when you came to carry it. Who broke your drum?
Okay.
Mama,
Oh my
We
God.
really want to know. Yes, tell us.
Mommy, sorry, in case you see this. Well, it was them actually.
Oh,
So they
your
just
mom.
use blades to slice the turtle. You know that at that point, the something is not yet busted, but if you hit it,
It will just burst.
So that was.
Oh, how did
And
you feel?
I felt bad because as at that time I don't have the money.
Oh,
Did you cry?
I cried.
And you know, having saved up for that
Saved
no, the
up.
first time.
Having to do like 3 different labor jobs.
Oh wow.
So it was not funny. That was like the first time I ever shouted. And she saw the pain in me, so she just like, okay, fine, let me give you small thing, go and fix it. I went there. Somebody that is to do this stuff is telling me that this is not the real drum. Real drum now is 11,000. I'm saving up for this thing.
You can fix this one.
There's problem.
I had to split my school fees to get that one.
Are you serious?
Yes. I had to split my school fees.
She's so intentional.
I'm telling you.
So I had to buy that one and then take it to school. So immediately when they saw that particular drum, they were like, okay, yes, now you're in the game. This is the main drum. This is not the type that. And I still have that drum till date.
The first drum.
Yes,
Why
my
not?
ever first drum is still with me.
Did you name the drum?
Actually,
I know. It just has its own uniqueness. So it's just there.
I am actually curious. Your mom, does she support what you do now?
I was even going to ask.
as the money is coming.
Yeah.
Now, does she
Now.
support it?
She don't have any choice, actually. But she knows that that's like the only thing she has to do. It's actually my stepmom, actually. So as at that time, she was not in support of it because she knows that I will start keeping late nights.
Oh.
Yes. That's one day I came back by 4 a.m. and my mom said, unbelievable. Where are you coming from? I said, I went to gig. And that day, it was God, though. Because I said, if I survive this day, there's nothing I will not survive again. I will always survive nightlife. And that has been keeping me up to now. I can roll throughout the night and still be okay to move in the morning.
Wow. So what happened that night?
I came back home. Okay, we went for a gig at close to Abraka. So the trailer got stuck. I was bringing us back. And the accident on that day, I was sitting here just like this, and the speaker left me and hit somebody closer to me, and it split the person's eyes. I was like, God. And I was the only girl in their midst, still very small.
Are you serious?
See, we cannot move. We had to look for somewhere to sleep. I said, in the midst of you all, that is guys, I will come and sleep with you people in this bush. I said, never.
No,
I must get
home.
a vehicle to go. They said, Diana, you're too stubborn. I said, see, it's not a matter of being stubborn. I just want to leave this place. The so-called 5K they paid me, that was what took me home. So what
They paid you 5K for a
for a gig, and I used it to go home.
Wow.
I was just like, for me to just get home. That's my own daddy. So I got home, and it was successful. The next day, they called me again. And I went again. My mom said, you're going again. I said, yes.
You know they tire.
I said, you're going again. I said, yes, I'm going. I said, you will not kill me. So the next day, I already left for school, and she saw my picture at the banner. She called me and like, what is happening? I'm seeing your face at the banner. Hope all is well. I said, yes, it's just a program. They're inviting me. He said, it's like I'll start carrying bag and following you. No problem. So that's like when she started accepting it, and when she was seeing me in various interviews, ITV and stuff like that. So she was just like, okay.
Did you share the dream with her?
No.
So she did not know.
Up to now, she did not even know what made me pick up talking drum, because she knows that it's normal drum that I used to play before. So she did not even know what made me pick up this particular one. But she was not like, so this one now, you don't be playing this one again. I said, as it is now, I cannot even be playing that one again. I just want to focus on this one.
Yeah.
And
That's what you just told her?
Yes, that's what I just told her. And that was it.
But she'll watch it now and she will know.
That's why I have to say sorry first.
She apologized for it. So
Yeah.
what advice do you have for ladies who wants to go into talking drum or any other musical instrument, what advice would you want to give to them?
I would just say they should not be carried away by the things they see, especially when you are playing and you are good, the money is coming. Some of them, they are always moved by that. I've had a lot of students that come for a week and then they left.
Okay, you're training them?
Yes, I do train.
Oh, wow. I was
On
going to ask
on
when
payment
enough.
basis
I
or
don't
free?
see
On payment service, and some of them, if I see the zeal in it, I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. You can just get your drum.
So you've trained other females?
Yes. Once you're able to get your drum, no problem.
Are they just females you're training or?
Male and
train
females,
anybody.
anybody.
Yes,
I remember you said in school then CFI you used to cook for them. So this is your training now. Do you still cook? Because I'm curious.
You want to be like this now. Mouthpiece, please register me.
Good.
I don't know.
I need to be sure that
teach you
she
for
cooks
free.
for them.
No, now I don't really need to cook for them, but when we go out, I can get them food and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes, so that's it.
So yeah, you were saying you were giving advice to the young people.
Yeah, so they should not be carried away. Yes, because they are going to see like a lot of things, a lot of flashy things, but they should not be carried away.
A lot of dollars. They will spray you dollars.
spray you
Oh, don't be
dollars.
carried
A lot of
away.
persons will come. You might just drop the thing and just follow. I've had somebody ask me like, you need to quit this thing. If you want
Take
us
care
to
of
focus on
if you want
us.
us to work. I was like, hey, I
Brother.
should quit it. Mom said, if you try it, you're on your own though. I was like, me, I'm not ready. I said, I told you. Is it that you'll be giving me 2 million every month?
Okay.
Every
Okay.
month. And
simple.
he actually thought I was joking. Then I was like, no problem. I said, I'm going to bring my lawyer. And that was when he knew that, okay, this person is really serious.
This is serious.
So he thought he would just say no problem and he will put you inside the house. And after 2 months, he will change his mouth.
It was like, this thing, I said, you missed me doing it now. Right?
So
You
why
saw
do you
it,
want
and
me to drop
that's
it?
the thing.
That was what even.
Why some guys actually, that's like why I said they should not be carried away. Some guys will see you because of this thing. They will like you because of this
it.
thing.
And they
And then
want you to stop
when you
it.
come in, they want you to stop it. And that's where the problem is. Some will stop. Some that is stubborn like me will want to push. So that was it. So, and that was how we did not have to talk about it again. So if you like, they do what you do. I used to be.
That's really nice. That's really nice. It's been an amazing conversation. Yes, please. Like I said, it's been an amazing conversation. Enough talking. Now I want to dance.
Yes, please. Somebody bring the
Brings the
drum.
drum.
Please, I want to dance.
Brings the drum.
Okay, so am I just
Just
just play
Just do your
no
face.
music?
Do you
you
want
want
music? Okay, let's play a song now. So she plays with it.
Should we play music?
Bring me the money changer.
Please, bring
Money changer, please.
Just imagine this is imaginary money.
Yeah, imaginary money. Yeah, EMEKA, you are going to book her for the next event in Abuja. This is amazing. I see the energy.
If I was anyone, but the atmosphere literally changed.
It was
There was
spiritual.
literally a change in the atmosphere. I can't. I know I do. I wasn't the only one that felt that. And then you can see her changing. The moment she started playing, like she
it.
said, something just takes over. Wow. I'm with a star. Now I see that vision. I see you on a big stage.
Imagine playing this for the what's
The
it called?
Prince
The
of
Prince of England.
I can just see it happening.
In
But
O2 Arena.
don't worry, by O2 Arena, exactly.
Exactly.
I'm going to say, I
Thinking
know
O2
her.
Arena. You know those big stages where you have the Beyonce.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Just get
That's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
Then we tag her. We like, I know her.
I know her. I'll bring out this video and say,
I will snap today. I'm keeping
framing
it. I know her.
I am framing that picture. Come on. This has been amazing. We've had an amazing time in the studio today with myself, Z of the Good Life, and Edafe the Mouthpiece, and Debbie Billions, and our beautiful, talented guest, Diana Drums. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank
We're
you
so grateful.
much.
And we want to thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, Wawa Restaurant, and AD's Glam for this beautiful look you can see on our faces today. And so we want to say bye.
I love you. I don't mean it.
Hello, people. It's your girl Debbie, and we are in the city of Benin exploring. We are asking questions related to love, and we're trying to find out if the people of Benin are lover men and women, boys and girls. All right, so this is the season of love, and we are so excited. Mama here will be calling her daughter to tell her that she loves her, and then we're gonna hear the reply. All right, Ma, you can dial her number.
All right. Hello, Sarah. Are you hearing me? I love you, Sarah.
First of all, what's your wife's name? Save that on your phone.
Joy giver. Hello, baby.
Hello.
I love you.
So what's your husband's name? Save that.
Honey boo.
Oh my god. Okay, call Honeyboo, call Honeyboo.
Hello, what's up?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. I just called to say I love you.
You love me?
Yeah.
Wow. So now, I'm like, Tisha, I love you too, babe.
All right, that's the number. Put it on
Okay.
It's not picking.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm hearing you.
I love you.
Ah,
I say I love you. Okay, answer me now. Tell me back.
So you put that for loudspeaker. Picking.
Hello? Yeah, what's up, babe? I want to tell you something. You dey hear? I love you. I say I love you.
I love you too.
With deep pain in our hearts and in the hearts of all Spanish giants. We wish to announce the sudden elimination from the Nations League final. Spain by Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo and his cohorts. Right there in Germany, 2025. I am not happy at all because I really wanted my boy Lamine Yamal, who is the golden boy currently in world of football, to at least be the Ballon d'Or winner. But indeed, you cannot always have everything. I remain Edda for the mouthpiece. I won't fail to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and OR Restaurant, for always coming through for us. And I welcome you to this wonderful podcast, Sports Bus Stop, with everything what we talk about. It concerns sports 100%. Meanwhile, make a ring bell for... Yes, for the winners of the Nations League. Why I start like that when I talk say they pay me, which sad event occurred on the 8th of June. He pay me. Cristiano Ronaldo, being one of the oldest player in the Nations League at 41 years, he don't decide to cause me pain. I will cause you pain anywhere you go. Cristiano Ronaldo, I will cause you pain. Being a fan of Lionel Messi and Barcelona, you keep on giving me havoc, but I will cause you pain. Indeed, that was a fantastic game between the Spanish national team and the Portuguese national team. Also, this left back, we named him Mendes. Oh, this boy, you stress my young boy, Lamine Yamal. I will not forgive you. Congratulations to you also for winning the Parc de Francais and also winning the Ligue 1 title, and now currently the Nations League winner. Congratulations to you, Mendes. And I think you are one of the best, or even not the best left back in the world of football in this 21st century. Congratulations to you and also the Portuguese national team. If you actually watch that game from the beginning to the end of that game, you go see, say, the Spanish national side then too relaxed for the game. It was indeed an intense game from the beginning of the first half to the second half, and also to the first extra time to the second extra time, and then the game ended in penalties. And guess who missed the penalty? A former Madrid fan. Oh God. Morata then supposed carry your boots, burn and fire, then carry you go village, keep you for there, lock you for there, collect your phone, just they starve you. I don't know whether that because you love Ronaldo will make you see ball, you just shoot the ball throw away. Where I don't already they celebrate. Say we don't pause it for Portuguese fans. Everybody yesterday was against Spain, but why? Is it the fault of Nico Williams that he is a young and a fantastic player? Or is it the fault of Lamine Yamal that he is one of the youngest players to have achieved a whole lot of things ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi when they were 17 years old? Of course, not being fault, say the boy today talented. Why Nigerians, everybody just did against the Spanish national team yesterday? Even where I was watching the football, because you know, say when you want to go watch football, you need to be in the midst of those people so the argument will be sweet. Now only me and like two other persons now really want make Spain win the Nations League. Quite unfortunate. But in football, the best side will always win. Like I said, the game yesterday was one-sided. In one way, we all know the Spanish national team and the Spain teams for their normal tiki-taka. But yesterday, Pedri was indeed nowhere to be found. The game is swallowed Pedri. Wonderful play by Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese midfielder and Manchester United captain. He did very, very well. Now, it can't be like, say, the Portuguese side, now then can they do the tiki-taka? Then the one we pay me pass, now say Cristiano even score for that match. No kind of message I never get from my phone. Ronaldo is better than Messi. Hey, this is all. No be Messi play the Nations League. Compare Ronaldo to the people who play the Nations League now. Make them leave this debate between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. We know say Ronaldo good, no doubt. But I cannot come to tell you that he is better than my own player. He is a fantastic player, yes. but make them leave me alone. My phone message is just a fool. Nothing I never see. Ronaldo is the goat. Ronaldo is the ram. Ronaldo is the sheep. Ronaldo is the whale. Now Ronaldo enter whale, man. Nothing I never hear. Make una allow me rest. Now crimes how they support Messi. No be crime. Meanwhile, wonderful game yesterday. Now today we won't dwell on the logos for football. Now we go talk on the major 5 leagues for inside German Bundesliga, Italia Serie A, French League 1, and also the Spanish La Liga. We go talk of the logos of the major teams we did there. Now a lot of people we don't know about football. When they see these logos, some of these logos, actually they bear the name of the actual team. Now it is only a proper football lover when you see the logo, even if they wake you up from sleep, once you see this logo, you go know say this LFC with a big bird will look like ostrich. Already you go know say this now the logo of Liverpool Football Club, which now then be the current winners of the English Premier League. How about if you see this team, this one they boldly written for inside their logo there, Arsenal, but then get a gun, yes, which signifies victory. Gunners signifies victory, but quite so unfortunate they have not been victorious for many years now. Sorry to Arsenal fans. Now there is this other logo. We don't dominate the English Premier League for quite some time. Let's say for the past 5 years, 5 seasons now, and the head coach now Pep Guardiola. Though the name for there it is boldly written, but just in case they wake you up from sleep, when you see a logo like this, you know say this now Manchester City. This team don't produce wonderful player, the likes of Ike Gundogan, the like of the Bayern Munich coach presently will be a one-time captain for there, and also Sergio Aguero, and so many currently now. Erling Haaland did they play, and Kevin De Bruyne, of course, they leave the team now. Now also, how about this team? Then they call them the Stamford Bridge at home. That bridge, I remember then in football when we have the likes of Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard for that team, Malouda, that bridge, then they call them the slaughter ground. This particular logo, it represents Chelsea Football Club, and they call them the pride of London. The logo there, you go see a lion with face back. TV as he face back, the two get trophy because the face front. Apologies to Chelsea people. I know say they will come for me now. They win the Europa Conference League. Yes, and so. But that one, the logo for Chelsea Football Club. How about the long-time winning Premier League team will be Manchester United? They call them the Red Devils. Now they get a sign of a demon in the middle, we hold something like a spear, and boldly written Manchester United, and their home is actually called the Old Trafford. Yes, with legendary coach they had as Sir Alex Ferguson, who happened to have won multiple titles there, including the UEFA Champions League and the English Premier League. Now, these are the major teams we did for inside England, which is the English Premier League. Now, make we move to the German Bundesliga. Yes, the German Bundesliga, we get one of the teams we don't dominate the German side for a very long time, a record number of wins, including the UEFA Champions League and the German Bundesliga title. Boldly written there with a red sign is FC Bayern Munich. It's pronounced Bayern Munich, but they spelt it as Bayern Munchen. Yes, I know they hear German, so but we were here, we be English people, they call them Bayern Munich. And the name of their home side, that is their stadium, then they call them the Allianz Arena. Yes, see the way the name is sweet, the Allianz Arena. And this team don't produce fantastic midfielders like Bastian Schweinsteiger. He don't produce Thomas Müller. We actually don't say a goodbye at the end of this season. And he also produced Frank Ribery. He also produced the Netherlands winger with the Arjen Robben. And then don't get from Beckenbauer, back in those days, they don't get wonderful goalkeepers. Yes, even Robert Lewandowski, the Polish striker, he make history for inside this particular team. Now, how about Borussia Dortmund? Now, this particular team, they are known for the color yellow, and their logo, you go see BVB09. Whenever they go play a Champions League game or even their normal domestic league, you see everywhere yellow, everywhere yellow. Now, this particular logo represents the Borussia Dortmund. Signal Iduna Park 9, then they call their home, and their capacity, seating capacity, now 81,365 number. How about Bayer Leverkusen? Recently, Bayer Leverkusen, then they do well for inside the German Bundesliga. Yes, with their present coach, or rather their outgoing coach, will be a Spaniard, Xabi Alonso. He don't move to Real Madrid. He did fantastic. Last 2 seasons, they went all the season unbeaten. Yes, they break a wonderful record there, which shocked the whole world. Then go a season unbeaten. That is, they no beat them for any match. Even the games where they lose 3-0 from 70 minutes last 2 seasons, then come back or either win the game or equalize. We get a Super Eagles forward. We currently don't retire from the national team. We be Victor Boniface, we be one of the attackers, and also he win the rookie award several times for almost 4 months for inside the German Bundesliga. And a whole lot of wonderful players. Florian Wirtz, we get that particular one for inside Borussia Dortmund. Now, these are the major ones waiting for inside German Bundesliga. That is Football Club Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and also Leverkusen. Now, make we move to Spanish La Liga. Yes, that place Naim I define solace. That place Naim I define peace, because I love the Spanish football. Because why? The Spanish football, they so entertaining. Yes, not be because of say they play their kind of football, but the ball just to the sweet. Now I go call the 2 major teams for Spanish La Liga. We don't they dominate for more than a decade. The first one, currently the champions of La Liga last season, Football Club Barcelona, with their logo FCB, and the name of their home stadium na Camp Nou, or you fit turn them around to call them Nou Camp. Now, this team has been managed by fantastic coaches over the years. Frank Rijkaard, who was known for the tiki-taka. After that, we get the likes of Pep Guardiola, which currently be the Manchester City coach, and we also get Luis Enrique. We actually win the Champions League with PSG, and then he win the Champions League with Barcelona far back in 2015. And we don't get fantastic players for inside Football Club Barcelona. We get Good Johnson, we don't get Ronaldinho, we don't get Lionel Messi, Xavi Hernandez, also Iniesta, and also Carlos Puyol, Victor Valdes, a whole lot of them. Fantastic player, legends who don't come from there, and including Ronaldo de Lima. Yes, the greatest forward of all time, Ronaldo de Lima. He actually played for Football Club Barcelona. And this team, they are known for their game called tiki-taka. We good, no cap. We just too good. Now, it get another Spanish giant for La Liga. These people, now arch rivals between themselves and us, Real Madrid Football Club. The Galacticos. Fantastic team, great team with legends. We don't come out from that particular team. Legendary coaches like Zinedine Zidane, and also a player then was a legend then, Zinedine Zidane, and also the likes of Ronaldo de Lima. Yes, he also played for Real Madrid. And also we get a legend, a fantastic Portuguese player, Cristiano Ronaldo, their all-time highest goal scorer for inside Real Madrid. He played for there. We get Guto, we get Sergio Ramos, we get their award-winning goalkeeper Casillas, and Luka Modric, Gareth Bale, Angel Di Maria, Marcel, and a whole lot of them for inside Real Madrid. And this particular team, as a rival to Barcelona, whenever they play, the particular game is called the El Clasico. It is regarded as one of the most watched game in the history of football. Yes, one of the most watched game in the history of football. Now we go talk about Atletico de Madrid. Their logos, it gets blue and a red stripe. Now, this now also one of the title contenders for inside Spanish La Liga. They don't bet so many great players also. Diego Forlan, Luis Suarez, Griezmann, a whole lot of them, Radamel Falcao, and then gets a very tactical coach, Diego Simeone. Now, this particular coach is known for his tactical kind of play. Once they begin the game, Diego Simeone, he need to sit down for complete 90 minutes. Now, one of the coaches where I don't see where they do that thing. Once they start the game, he know they sit down till the end of the game. A fantastic team called Atletico de Madrid. Now, these are the three major teams we don't dominate for inside the Spanish La Liga. Now, make we quickly move to Italia Serie A. Over the years, we don't get the likes of AC Milan and Inter Milan, we be Italian giants. We don't hold firmly to this Serie A from way back 2004, 2005. But currently now, AC Milan, they do poorly. Inter Milan, they try, because then to not title contenders. But AC Milan, they no get that beautiful pattern of play. I remember then in the Champions League between Liverpool and AC Milan, when the Brazilian midfielder Kaká, when he did display, and we also get Clarence Seedorf then for that particular game. We get Nesta, we get fantastic players. That bit of Filippo Inzaghi, yes, beautiful players. Even Ronaldinho too, the great Ronaldinho of Barcelona. Then he still play for AC Milan, but so sad that currently now AC Milan not play any European game come next season. And also their logo, that is AC Milan, their logo, it is made of red. They write A, C, and M, signifies AC Milan, and founded in 1899. That's not their logo. And AC Milan and Inter Milan, they share one particular stadium. Yes, over the years, AC Milan and Inter Milan, then they share one particular stadium called the San Siro. A wonderful capacity, 80,000 capacity, sitting capacity. Yes, that's now AC Milan. Now make we move to the logo of Inter Milan. Presently, second position winners for the UEFA Champions League, though they no finish top 4 for the Italia Serie A, with the logo signifying I and M, scripted beautifully. Now, for this particular team, we don't get legends. We don't get legends like Zambruta. We don't get legends like Filippo Inzaghi. We don't get good players presently. Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine, and also the French-born Thuram, currently playing in this team. And we also get Akabi, where they play for this team. Then how about Cambiasso? That one where they shine, they buy Bololo just like me. Now, Inter Milan then dominates the Serie A for a very long time. But so sad, I say, presently this season, they no finish top 4 for inside their league. Now, make we talk about the old ladies. When I mean the old ladies, we talk about Juventus. Juventus now a very wonderful team. We don't win the Italia Serie A for over 8 times, 7 times in a row, back to back to back. And this particular team, their logo just show J, the letter J, which means Juventus. We don't get legend for this team like Pablo Nedved. We don't get Del Piero. We don't get Camoranesi. Very fantastic players. And we don't also get one of the greatest goalkeeper, Gingi Buffon. Yes, one of the greatest goalkeeper of all time, Buffon. He don't also keep for this team. And we also get the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. We play few seasons for this particular team, helping them to win the Italian Serie A and also a cup title. So far, so good. We will refer to Juventus as one of the biggest for inside Italia Serie A. How about Napoli? Yes, the name of the stadium of Napoli na Stadio Armando Diego Maradona, named after the iconic Argentine forward Diego Maradona. Yes, and they get a seating capacity of 54,726 seating capacity with their logo as the letter N. We don't get great legends. We don't play for this team. Like I said, Diego Armando Maradona, and so famous for the hand of God. That particular goal where he scored, up till today, even persons where they watch the ball, they don't really know, except you zoom up. Now you go take notes on a hand ball, not actually a goal, but they refer to that particular goal as the hand of God. Diego Armando Maradona, he made that name to stand, the hand of God. And Lionel Messi, guess what? Lionel Messi replicated that particular hand of God. But we're not to talk about Lionel Messi. We did here to talk about Napoli will be a very big team for inside Italy. Now we get our Nigerian brother. We don't play for this particular team, Victor Osimhen, helping them after 31 years to come back to win the Italia Serie A. 31 good years, and that's why then they praise this our brother Victor Osimhen, where he even come out as the highest goal scorer and the best player at that particular season where he play. Not just him, we be great player. We don't play for that team. We get Gonzalo Higuain. He don't play for that particular team. But in the last 4 years, Napoli, then they perform excellently well for inside Italia Serie A. How about another team where been impressed for inside Serie A, but so far so good, then can they go down? Gradually they go down. Now the team where would they call AS Roma with their logo, which is there for inside Rome. Yes, now the major team for inside Rome. Known to be the late Pope's favorite team, and we don't get legendary players who don't play for there for over 26 years. At the talk of Francesco Totti, he played for there for over 26 years. That my wonderful legend, and one of the biggest legends who don't play for the team. And also the likes of Jose Mourinho, we don't coach that particular team. I think then he helped them a lot to even getting so close, I mean, to win the Italia Serie A. But for the last 4 years rather, AS Roma, they're not really impressed for inside Italia Serie A. Now, we could quickly move to the League One, as fondly called. The League One, as fondly called. Nigerians, they call them the Farmers League. But I tell them something. They don't prove to the whole world, say they are no longer called the Farmers League. Because why persons they call them the Farmers League? Because not only Paris Saint-Germain, now they dominate over the years. They are winning their title for over 7 times. But no, why you they call them the Farmers League? They are currently the winners of the UEFA Champions League in Munich. So now, right from time, I tell people, say, make we know they call them that name. No be their fault, say them they for Europe. No be their fault, say them they play beautiful football. Now, for that particular league, we be French League One, Paris Saint-Germain, we don't sit on top for many years with the name boldly written, Paris on it. Then you go see that sign, waiting in the color, that tower, be waiting in the color. Boldly written on their logo. Then we don't get great legends we don't come play for this particular team. Yes, I know where your mind will go, say na Ronaldinho Gochao. Yes, Ronaldinho Gochao played there, but just in case you don't know, our own brother from Delta State, Nigeria, Ogwashuku, in the person of Austin JJ Okocha. Yes, Austin JJ Okocha actually played for PSG alongside the great Brazilian Ronaldinho. Now, many persons, they come out, they talk, say, now Okocha teach Ronaldinho how to dribble. Now, who tell you? But these are some of the legends we don't play for there. Even Lionel Messi, he played 2 seasons for France. How about Sergio Ramos? How about Zlatan Ibrahimovic? How about Edinson Cavani? How about Materazzi? How about plenty players who don't play for PSG. But all this while, they win the Coupe de France and also the French League 1. But they have failed to perform in the UEFA Champions League for many years. Right now, they don't tell everybody, see, if they can do it, if Real Madrid can do it, we can do it. With also fantastic French players like Desire Do and also Ousmane Dembele. Kudos to all of them and the fantastic team of Paris Saint-Germain. Then we also get AS Monaco. We finished 3rd position in the league. AS Monaco. We don't know them right from time. See, then they always stay from top to 4th position. Then if we don't win the league, but then they stress people. Now their logo, boldly written, it be like a crown. Their logo looks like a crown, boldly written there, Monaco, with red, beautiful painting. Now we don't get a great player all the way from Colombia, Radamel Falcao, and I be one of their biggest player currently, or rather one of the biggest players who don't play for AS Monaco. Now Monaco, then they don't try to dominate, but the force way PSG carry, that's why people they call them Farmers League, because PSG they always sit on top for every season for close to 7 years. Then they finish on top for close to 7 years. Now another wonderful team waiting for French League 1 now, Olympique Marseille, with their logo as O, then M in the middle, then 1 star. Olympique Marseille, fantastic team. Then they for inside the city Marseille with a huge capacity, sitting capacity of 67,394 persons. Then they do well also, currently seated at 2nd point in the French League 1. We don't get great players for inside Olympique Marseille. Though he did on loan and a former Manchester United player, he did on loan there. Now they helped them this for the last 2 seasons. I go remember the name. Many names just enter my head. Now, how about Olympique Lyon? We get Olympique Marseille. How about Olympique Lyon? Boldly written there as their logo, O, and a lion inside the O, then L. Olympique Lyonnais. I know be French person, but it's pronounced as Olympique Lyon, but the spelling are Olympique Lyonnais, with a seating capacity of 59,186 seaters. Now, this Olympique Lyon, they don't get great players. Now, the former Arsenal forward, Lacazette, we presently be their captain. Also, they do very, very well. And also this, we get 2 Arsenal players we did there, they perform very well. Olympique Lyon, for over the years, for over a decade, and they finish from 1st to 2nd for inside the French League 1. Now you see the reasons we make people they call them the Farmers League. That not because not only one particular team now they dominate for inside the French League 1. Now, I don't talk about some of these logos, and I don't talk about their stadium. I don't talk about the capacity. I don't talk about the legends who don't come out from these particular teams. Now, in all of these, people, they always talk about Cristiano Ronaldo having been traveled from England, from Portugal to England. Now, I just bring this one to clear an explanation where people, they always talk, say one person never travel, go here. Meanwhile, this one, he don't travel from Portugal to England. He don't travel from England. He dominated in England. He traveled from England. He went to Spain. He met that other person there. He dominated in Spain. He left Spain. He went to Italy. He dominated in Italy. He left Italy. He came back to England. Though at old age, he dominates small. Yes, then, because then he did 38. So he dominates small. Then he leave that place. Now he don't move to Saudi Arabia. Now I bring this as an analysis to those persons who they like to say, going from here to here to here makes you a great player. No. I'll give you an instance. Diego Armando Maradona, then they refer as one of the greatest players. He played for just one club. At his old age, now he leave. Now, I go still tell you about one great player, Francisco Totti, who played 26 years for AS Roma. He is regarded as one of the greatest in the Italian league. He don't go anywhere. Now, analyzing football, because we don't say when we analyze football, people they bring in sentiments. This one good pass this one. This one good pass this one. Even yesterday when they watch ball with Cristiano Ronaldo, he score goal. Now, any person can't bring the same analysis again. So you don't travel go here, you don't travel go here, you don't travel go here, you don't travel go here. So that means he's the greatest player. Now tell us, okay, this person will never travel go here, travel go here, travel go here. He get World Cup. Your Cristiano Ronaldo no get World Cup. He say, no be by that one. Say World Cup, no be the rating. Now, at first, people they say, make this one come out for Barcelona. If he's a big play ball, make him go another team to prove he's a big play ball. Hello. He left Football Club Barcelona and went to Paris Saint-Germain. He win Ballon d'Or 1 for there. There, he win Copa America. Okay, he played for 2 years for France. He leave France. Now, he don't move to the United States of America. He play for Inter Miami. Currently, their captain. He don't win World Cup. So now, when we want to analyze football, for me, I go only tell you, say, he is a good player. He is a good player. Now, if we want to talk about football, football is all about achievement, trophies, which everybody know. You, deep down, you know. Cristiano Ronaldo fans, every supporter of football knows that Lionel Messi is currently the player, the only player with the highest number of trophies. So if we want to talk about analysis, we go easily say he is the GOAT. But no, I only give you reasons to say this one good in so way, this one good in so way. So I think we need to always learn to end this debate of this one good, this one good, this one. Because these two people, trust me, these two people, they're good. Just like if you say I actually follow my dream as a footballer, therefore they add me for them, maybe they for call the other two for back. That's a topic for another day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful viewers. I believe, say, as I don't educate everybody on these particular logos, anytime when you open your TV screen or your phone or whichever gadget where you use to watch football, when you see this particular image, make a ring for your memory. Say, okay, this not the team where they play for England. This not the team where they play for Spain. This not the team where they play for Italy. Likewise, Italian Serie A also, and French League One. And I don't go fail to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, EMEKA Gas and our restaurant. And also thank myself here at the Mouthpiece for always standing by in Sports Bus Stop. Make you no go anywhere. Go on our page, like and comment. And I don't go ask you again, say who be the GOAT. Agree your own, who be the GOAT. We are going to do this some other time. But for now, I say thank you and bye. Greetings to you, our wonderful viewers. Yes, we don't come again, and we welcome you to this wonderful episode of Sports Bus Stop, where, as usual, we dissect sports, we talk everything we concern the world of sport. The greatest there is, the greatest there was, the greatest there will ever be. His name is Lionel Andres Messi. Before we dwell into that particular one, I always love to thank our wonderful sponsors, EMEKA Gas and our restaurant, for always coming through for us. Now, when people always they talk, say football, not only Europe, I go just they laugh. I tell my colleagues, sports talkative, something, say, forget the fact, say, Inter Miami, then get a draw for their last game. Wait until they play the next game against FC Porto of Portugal. Then again, the king, the little boy from Rosario, Argentina, he don't come out, can't show himself. Hey, God. I beg a ring bell for this great man, I beg. You see this man when they call Messi, anytime when he retire, if he debate, make them they wash in leg or the water where they use better, they then give me, I go drink them. Let me talk about Jay. This guy too good. A 2-1 victory goes to the American side, MLS. Multiple award-winning player, Lionel Messi, with a fantastic 22 meters free kick. He has been doing this in Europe. But you see, for this FIFA Club World Cup, where everybody just they talk, say, PSG go do this, PSG go do that. Because they then win Atletico de Madrid. Bayern Munich go do this. Let them wait till they pair them with Inter Miami. You know one thing about Messi? You need the one use here, say, you they won't feel too big, you they won't gally, you they won't carry shoulder. It go bring you down. You know, I tell sports talkative something, say, wait till the second game. The FIFA World Cup will happen. The winners will be Argentina. They lost their first game. If you remember, so many people come to talk. Where is Messi? Where is Messi? Who is Messi? Where is Messi? He was caged. He was he was that. He was this. But I told them, and one old man tell me, say, Argentina will play in the World Cup final. I did they look this man. I no say, waiting elders sit down see. If you like, make a climb Iroko tree. You know go see him. At the end, waiting happen, then win the FIFA World Cup. Now they don't play the FIFA Club World Cup. No be Argentina now. Messi team will be Inter Miami of the MLS for United States. Then come with a goalless draw for the first game. People don't they attack Messi. He's old. He's 38 years old. He can't do anything anymore. There is no action in him. There is no fire in him. I tell them, let Messi breathe. All my haters will always hate. Potatoes will always potato. How far are you see him? Now 2-1. And who give the glory for the end of the game? Now Lionel Andres Messi. Now make we even talk about the Spanish side, Atletico de Madrid, after failing to get even a draw or a victory against PSG. Then use anger face Satu Sanders. These people wouldn't even call Satu Sanders. I know carry my cane for flog them. They lose. 3-1. Now then summer them. Diego Simeone, he versed for the game. He thought say, because of say the UEFA Champions League winners PSG, then demolish me, I will unleash the dragon. The first goal come from Barrios in the 11th minute, then the second goal come from Witzel, the Belgium midfielder, then the last goal still come from Boreas to make the game a 3-1. Those Setu Sanders then still find a goal at the back of the net, but then fail to win. But this particular FIFA Club World Cup, not be because they support Messi or Inter Miami, but I tip them, say, if they're not winner, they go this second place. Now let us go to Chelsea Football Club. Victor Osimhen, I use beg name take God you. Victor Osimhen, help Chelsea. Nyere Hanka, help them. Then don't suffer. Just pity them. If not to collect, even if not 280, because you be big player. They know if you count 3 strikers in the world now, we don't go put it for them. We know. Even if you go pity them, 280. Or just do 300 for them, help them. How can Chelsea be losing to a Brazilian team, Flamengo? Not be even 1, not be even 2. 3-1. Then you see that Ugeli boy, when they call Nicholas Jackson, make them tie a rope, bundle them, send them back to Africa where him belong. Sometimes when I watch this guy they play, I go they feel how did they drop by the field, because though I never loved Chelsea, but Didier Drogba made me had a little love for Chelsea. When you watch Drogba play, you see the energy, you see the hunger to win titles, you see the aggression. You see this thing now where Osimhen they do. Didier Drogba they do them. But Nicholas Jackson, whether you feel say he come Chelsea to come do fashion parade, I not just know it. How can you go and concede a red card? Chelsea Football Club, before he go over una, make una carry phone, call Victor Osimhen manager. Beg am, make una kneel down. If not to carry snap, go give am. If not to carry cola, make una meet am. Beg am, make it come Chelsea. Before Chelsea go finally go grand totally. Because you see this season where everybody don't prepare to come, the only person why they see for that Chelsea Football Club now still Argentine midfielder Enzo Fernandez. Without that guy, Kopama, sorry to say, no offense to Chelsea fans, but Kopama, it be like say cool. Oh yeah, to Walaya. It be like say cool, don't they catch him? That period where they score, everybody they shout, oh, Cope. Chelsea Football Club, they need a striker. Liverpool will win Premier League. They don't sign 3 players. 3 sensible players. If Chelsea, if he say they want a bank on Neto, you know this song where they sing over them all, over all of una go hear them. Una go hear them because all the teams, Manchester City don't sign Checky. Before I go over reach yourself, open and no say Checky score. This season, Igbo people see Ogade Bo. This season go strong. They go post speed for an eye. Una and Arsenal. If una no strengthen una force, una go hear them. Fantastic game for Flamingo. You know that people they always they talk say South American teams, Brazilian teams, American teams, they are just overrated. They can't do anything. When they see the performance, hope you they aware say PSG, the UEFA Champions League winners, they lost. Yes, they lost to a Brazilian team. We all know say Brazilian teams normally when it comes to Joga Bonito, now then get them. Those things where Ronaldinho they do for few that time, Conti, Rabona, nothing, snake bite, nothing where they no get. They don't teach this Europe team say football. No be waiting on a 2 day over the hype and for Europe because me sometimes I'm a Spanish supporter. I support the Spanish team, Football Club Barcelona, but people they always they talk say Spanish La Liga is too overrated. No. And I tell people, say, if you say Spanish La Liga is too overrated, then Europe entirely is overrated. Because now this is a competition where teams from Europe, then they participate. And also teams from other parts of the world too. South America, then they participate. And now some of this team and some of the players, they are not 100% footballers professionally. Some of them are doctors. Most of these other little leagues from New Zealand, from Australia, most of them professionally, just like these ones with the Europe. But waiting will they get? All of them are waiting for Europe, overhyped. Presently now, the only person where they perform very well for this FIFA Club World Cup, now Football Club Bayern Munich, but make I shock you. You see these goals within the pour. They're not going to reach anywhere. Now me they tell you, they're not going to reach anywhere, but may God no agree me then play Inter Miami first. No, make we reserve that one for up. But forget all these goals when they score. Right now, presently, the highest goal scorer for the FIFA Club World Cup. Now, the Nigerian-born French boy, will be Mikel Olise. He currently gets 3 goals and 2 assists. Then you also get Jamal Musiala with 3 goals and I think 1 assist. So make we forget all these many goals when they make people they fear. When everybody done the talk, say Bayern Munich, say they're going to win the Club World Cup. Presently now, they even defeat Argentine team, Boca Juniors, with 2-1. Now, who even score? Now, Harry Kane, the English captain, and also Olise again. 9 still score for that particular game. Then make we talk about the South African side, Mamelodi Sundowns and Borussia Dortmund. That was a fantastic game for Mamelodi Sundowns, for a South African team to meet a team like Borussia Dortmund, will be a leading title contender for German Bundesliga, to score 3 goals. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. Though they lost the game 4-3, but you know, really easy. The African guy, Gurasi, scored, and even Jude Bellingham, the younger brother of Jude Bellingham, he scored for that particular game. He clear, say this young boy, he go shine where for Borussia Dortmund. But I really want to applaud the South African game. You see, that is why South African League, then they rate them high above the Nigerian League. Now, not because of, say, we don't get the resources. We get these resources, but some of these boys, Nigerians, when they rush, they go play for South African League, then they happy because their players' welfare is there. They don't owe them salary. The governing body, FIFA, they look into their football. And of course, they hosted World Cup 2010 South Africa. But what do they get for this, our own Nigerian League? One player, they go on salary for 5 months. In they use 1 boot. In they use JC, poor field, poor management, everything just the day rough. So please, our government, make them put eye for inside this our league. So a fantastic game between Mamelodi Sundowns and Borussia Dortmund. Though Mamelodi Sundowns, they lost 3-4, but at least then try at least to score 3 goals against a team like Borussia Dortmund. Now, how about Inter Milan? Yeah, the team we played the UEFA Champions League final. We know impressed me. See, if I from that UEFA Champions League final, I know I don't get hatred for this team because I was not impressed. Looking at what they played against Barcelona, I really expected more in the Champions League finals, but I wasn't impressed. Now, for this game between them and Urawa Diamonds, they defeated Urawa Diamonds 2 goals to 1. But for Champions League, Barcelona go score 1 on a reply. Barcelona go score 2 on a go reply. He reach Urawa Diamonds. People will be say some of them are farmers, some are hunters, some are king's son where they find princess where you go marry. Now only 2 goals in a feast. Shame on you people, Inter Milan. But all the same, they don't get 3 points for there. Then Mkhitaryan then change them in the 46 minutes. I still wonder, in our previous episode, where we don't do, I they complain, say, waiting Mkhitaryan still they do for, in fact, for football generally. Of course, that guy left Arsenal to Manchester United. From Manchester United, he don't go Italy. Age don't do there. He need to go and rest. He need to hang the boot. Then, of course, the Inter Milan captain and also Argentine forward Lautaro Martinez nice scored the second goal. Nice scored the first goal rather for that particular game. Then the second goal come from Caboni after being substituted into the particular game. But kudos to them. But I didn't expect this. I actually expected that the goals will be more. I said the goals will plenty. No be waiting. We supposed they do for people we play Champions League final. No now. Then the old ladies against Wydad Casablanca. A wonderful performance, 4 goals to 1 in favor of Juventus. The first goal was an own goal. Then Yildiz, he can score another one. Then Yildiz scored another one. He gets a brace for that game. Then Vlahovic, he can give he scored a penalty in the 94th minute of that particular game. So make we know actually write the old ladies, Juventus, the king in Turin. Make we know write them off because they still they try. Yes. So far, so good. We go fisty clap for them. Then my arch rivals, where they call Real Madrid, though with a red card, then come victorious for that game. Pachuca. I tell you, if I go beat my chest, say many people don't know this team when Madrid play against. Now, when team, they let you know, say they're really good. Now, when they get a red card and then still defeat you for that game. In the 7th minute, Asensio got a straight red card. A wrong tackle from him. Then, Madrid and the people we bet, those people where they bet, you understand? I know say many of them go down the fear because Madrid then draw their last game. Many of them go down the fear, say, this one in Madrid don't get red card. But I tell them, let Madrid breathe. Big team na big team. Forget say they be my rival, but forget them. I know say Madrid will raise these people up, scatter them, because if Madrid try, say then draw that match before, we go start to question this Xabi Alonso style of football, because Xabi Alonso don't come out and talk, say every player must run, every player must be on his toes. There is no lagging behind. Everybody must be on the run. He clears this season, anybody will not perform for Madrid. Then they pursue the person. Fantastic win from Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham, he come like saying brother score for that side. You understand the Bellingham family. He can start the opening goal in the 35th minute, while the Turkish midfielder, now this boy has been doing fantastic, even under their former coach, Carlo Ancelotti. He actually, they play the boy, can't even the rest of the Brazilian Rodrigo. So now, this particular boy, he do very well. I applaud his play. If you actually watch this boy play, you're going to say this boy, he get potentials. Just that, he be like, say, Madrid needed let him shine, because people today, they, of course, Rodrigo did there, Kylian Mbappe did there, Vinicius Junior. Take this boy out from Real Madrid. Put him in Arsenal. Take this boy out of Real Madrid. Put him in Manchester City. You will see that beast in him. That thing we possess Phil Foden. That year we Phil Foden win a PFA Player of the Year. He go now waiting you go see for this boy. But of course Madrid know they willing to sell the boy because they know the potential. Then the man will be say if he carry right leg shoot ball, he be like saying right leg get anger issues. Federico Valverde now he give a powerful strike in the 70th minute, making the Madrid team victorious in that particular game against Pachuca, Real Madrid 3 and Pachuca with 1 goal. Then RB Salzburg with a goalless draw. Yes, that game is so difficult with Al Hilal. Now, I don't talk something and I go still talk them again. If now this Al Hilal, where I did watch the play for Saudi Arabia, because that game, I followed that game from the first minute to the 90th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo, no apologies, no hating to him. You go struggle for trophy for Saudi Arabia. You see this Al Hilal, you go struggle for trophies. You see that Anna Sawi, because they watch on a ball no, they interesting. Said your money why I know we be baller for Liverpool. Said your money why I know we be baller when he did Southampton for England. I need to see the impact because why? Everybody go get ball. Oh, Ururu. Everybody go get ball. Oh, Ururu. And you are 41 years old. You go to, of course, if no be penalty, most of the goals where they score, they had normally. So this Al Hilal where I use my eye watch. Even when Neymar day self, we in only 4 games he play for the whole of 1 year. Ronaldo, you go struggle for trophy for Saudi Arabia. I know what they tell you. Now, still moving forward now for inside the games where they go play. Today games where we go play Manchester City early hours. Pep Guardiola, it is called football. Biko, it is not basketball. Reduce your anger. I know, say, as you draw your last game, you don't diverse already. Now you say, make you unleash the dragon. Unleash things. Manchester City, they defeat Al Ain. If you hear their names, everything be like native medicine. Al Ain with 6 goals to 0. With the first strike, we come from the German Ike Gundogan and also Echeviri, a nice score. Then Erling Haaland, he can't give a wonderful strike, a penalty. Then Ike Gundogan in the 73rd minute, he scored again to make him a brace for that particular game. Then the young boy Obob, he can't score, while Erling Haaland can't assist Checky. Yes, the new signing of Manchester City. That boy, the ball. That boy, the ball waiting no good. The guy, they play ball. Manchester City, I beg. This na football, no be basketball. Bring on a mind down. If you na reach Premier League, make una look Arsenal like this. Pour the goals. As you see Chelsea, you dey pour the goals. Now, for the other games, where I no talk about for inside the FIFA Club World Cup, I go like make I break the breakdown of all the results. Now, the Argentine team, River Plate, though with the red card, then come with a goalless draw against Monterrey. While I don't tell you about RB's Salzburg, they come with a goalless draw against Al Hilal. While the game between Fluminense, I be like say these Brazilian teams and the Verso, Fluminense then defeated Ulsan HD with a 4 goals to 2. While Bayern Munich defeated Boca Juniors, the Argentine side, with a 2 goals to 1. Then still moving ahead for inside the FIFA Club World Cup, Benfica, Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria, he be like say you won't take this FIFA Club World Cup personally. What is happening? Auckland City. And people father did there. 6 goals to 0. Now Benfica do with the starting goal from Angel Di Maria, the Argentine forward, though retired now, but he still a demolish for inside Portugal way day with the team Benfica. Now he start the goal. Though a penalty in the 48th minute in the first half, he start the opening goal, while Paulides, he can't give the second one. Then Renato Sanchez with a fantastic assist from the captain Otamendi, while Berrerio scored a brace for that particular game. Then Angel Di Maria in the 98th minute again is called a penalty. And Di Maria had a brace in that game. Then Barreiro, he get a brace in that particular game, making Benfica defeating Auckland City with 6 goals to 0. Then how about Los Angeles FC? Una disgrace me. Una don't say I support American game now. So all these teams for America, una need to impress me. You know my king is there, so you have to impress me. They lost to Esperance Tunis 1 goal to 0. That particular game, I wasn't impressed. I just watched little of that game. I wasn't impressed. Then Palmeiras, Al Ali. This not the Al Ali where my colleague they shout say they hold down Messi, they hold down Inter Milan, and then lose the Brazilian team 2-1. That thing Cavati, forget it. We know say now then good for Egypt, Egyptian league. When they reach that place, make them go meet Pharaoh. No be football, no be for them. And then just go that place, good day. Then Atletico Madrid, as I tell you, then defeated Setu Sounders. This Setu Sounders, I don't even know what they come this league, this league or everything they call her. This tournament can't do. Because normally before you go qualify to this tournament, that means at least you did try. Oh, don't score one goal, then no go score one goal. Do magic, then no go do magic. Then the previous games, Monterrey, then get a goalless, they get a 1-1 draw between Inter Milan. While Salzburg then defeated Pachuca, the same Pachuca where Inter Milan defeat. One thing I like about this Pachuca, they must score goal. Where Real Madrid defeat rather, they must score goal. When the score go finish, they go lose. Now, make we run down the games of today, FIFA Club World Cup. Atletico de Madrid then go host the Brazilian side, Botafogo RG. Now, that game will be by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Botafogo RG, they play against Atletico de Madrid. That game now by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Then this Celtic Saunders again. Then they play against the UEFA Champions League winners, PSG. I just pray say this time, PSG no go hold them like this, scrub them waiting no nice. But make we dey hopeful say Celtic Saunders fit turn around, can't do magic. That same game too, it go be by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, I get a good news for you where they there with the view. You get one important show where they come up for inside Benin City. And if you go like to win a ticket, just come the comment section and comment between Ronaldo and Messi, who you feel say be the GOAT. And give me 3 reasons why you feel say Ronaldo na the GOAT. Or 3 reasons why you feel say Messi na the GOAT. I go to go through the comment section. If your own day so valid, you go win 1 regular ticket. We get about 5 tickets to give free. And the title of the show now Cruise with Captain Jet. Cruise with Captain Jeff. Facts like that. I need to see you for the comment section. Tell me who you feel say be the GOAT. Give me 3 reasons between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi who be the GOAT and stand the chance to win 1 free ticket. At this point, I want to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and OR Restaurant for always coming through for us. And also appreciate myself, Daffy the Mouthpiece, for piloting this particular episode. Don't worry, the next episode, we get a big banger for you. I will see you guys. Take care. Greetings to you, our wonderful viewers. We don't come again and we welcome you to this Obunge episode of Unscripted Seats, where everything we will talk, they 100% unscripted, unfiltered, and we need to push anything under the carpet. On this interesting episode, I get the Odogo wife, the Ankara queen, the beautiful, the adorable, Debbie Billions. Greetings to you, Debbie.
Greetings, my people. Greetings.
And permit me to savor the beauty of an intelligent young lady, very beautiful, very tolerant, when I say. She is the Gen Z body. Ladies and gentlemen, on this episode, Z of the Good Life.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you're blushing. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I remain Daffy the Mouthpiece, a.k.a. Otonwa, a.k.a. Shawarma. Barbecue, anything sweet where you feel free, make you call me. I want to appreciate our wonderful sponsors, Ico Gas and OR Restaurant. On this interesting episode, we get a guest. He is, by profession, a medical doctor. He is a farmer. He is a realtor. He is a clergyman. Total package. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce Dr. Charles Aboki. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Una. Thank you so much. All this good and be agile, but
Greet the traditional way.
Okay, now plural, Brendosis.
You're welcome, sir.
Brendosis.
And today we want to be talking about the reality of an imperfect marriage. So, sir, I want to ask you a question. What is your own take, or how would you define a model marriage?
You see, I don't believe in model marriages. I believe in realistic marriages.
Okay.
I believe that when the ideal is not available, the best should be made of what is available.
Word.
A lot of the frustrations people get in marriages. Before I was coming, I was listening to something called schema.
Okay.
Schema is a social psychological term that was amplified by John Paget. I think it's a French name. And inside your brain, there are cabinets that you file ideals, behavioral patterns. You file them. And there's something in psychology called halo effect. You interpret every action based on a previous action by somebody. But in terms of schema, you interpret every situation and behave in every situation based on the file in your mind. Now, if you want to interpret marriage from the biblical perspective, I used to tell people that when Jesus said that if you look at a woman lustfully, that you have committed adultery. I said that when that scripture was written, girls were not wearing bomb shorts.
Word. Catch it.
Because you can't look at, even me as I don't hold reason, you can't look at bomb short and well-packaged bomb and you won't be enticed. Because even old goats, they chop yam.
No be lie. Word.
So you have to take what the meaning of what Christ was trying to say in that dispensation, and you match it with the reality of this dispensation. So it makes the scriptures living and not dead. So you can't marry a modern girl with the perspective of your mother's ideal.
That's true.
Your mother most probably was not a magistrate or a judge, and you are married to a magistrate. If she's discussing with you, she has to express herself. And you have to be wise enough as a man to listen. You can't marry a major general as a lady, and you are not in the armed forces as a man, and you think you will push her. You will get into trouble.
Yes.
You see, raising our children up, iron schools, you will see children, they'll say, he loves the boys, he loves the girls, he loves the boys. And you organize debates between classes, and you see the girl debating. I put it to you, according to the first speaker, this is. So you can't marry that person like the way your father married your mother. And you see, the Bible says by wisdom is a house built. By understanding it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and precious ornaments. A house is a dynasty. And when you bring these imperfect blocks, the husband and the wife together, you have to shapen them to fit into each other. So a marriage is like an enzyme substrate reaction, where the enzyme fits into the substrate. So what is ideal for Mr. A is not ideal for Mr. B. The frustrations that come in marriage is that we want to wear every person the same jacket, and we sew the same sizes for them. And then you are in your marriage, you are comparing your marriage with another person's marriage.
Exactly.
Marriage is like a secret cult.
This is not the first time I'm hearing that statement.
Exactly.
I hear that all the time. Marriage is like a secret cult. Yes.
Marriage is like a secret cult. It's only those who are inside that knows what happens. And some of them are thinking of running away while they are encouraging others to enter. So marriage is like the pepper soup you cooked for yourself. It might look enticing, but it's only the drinker that understands what is there. So as you are drinking it, now you go chop up.
You don't have an option.
Somebody looking at two of you now will be very enticed. You don't see some of your mouth go sharp. So a man is always attracted to the physical. But when you get home, the package you see is totally different.
True.
And as people mature, they evolve. I was not like this when I got married. My wife is not what she is now. This is 40 years we've been married.
Wow.
But every day I keep discovering a new person. And so I need to readjust to fit into the new person. So marriage is a continuous process of learning and readjustment. And so when you just say a model marriage, you'll get frustrated. For me, I'm a broad-minded person. The Muslim man that is able to marry 4 wives and live at peace with them. He is a model Muslim marriage. The Christian man with his 1 wife is a model Christian marriage. But you see, the model depends on the materials you are using to build it. So Toyota Avalon is different from Toyota Corolla.
True.
But it's the same Toyota. So functionality and intentionality is important in marriage. Why is there this marriage? Where are we heading to? Now, when I got married at 26, so I got married quite early. My wife was 24. I was doing NYC, the National Youth Service Corps. When I got married, I went to youth service with a wife.
Wow. That is interesting.
All those boys now when get gray beer and I never married.
Drag them.
You just date girl for nearly 20 years. You won't be getting that menopause.
Lord of the Rings. They're going to keep Lord of the Rings.
So I married early, and then we realized what we were going into. You see, most people get into marriage without putting the cards on the table. When there is openness, there is no argumentation later. So she knew what we were going into. I didn't hide anything. I was squatting where she met me.
Wow.
I was wearing people's clothes when she met me. But I had a dream, and she keyed into the dream. There was one day in front of UBTH. I wrote the application she took to the School of Nursing because I told her I wanted to marry somebody I will grow up with. And then so we were growing up together. There was a day I was still in medical school. I came to collect school fees to go back to do my final year exams. I think it was 98 naira. Not 100 naira, 98 naira. And
though it was big as a day.
That would have been
my parents couldn't give to me. And a friend gave me, his name is Bemi Golori, gave me 10 naira. So I paid and we got to UBT. She went to withdraw 3 naira from her account as a student nurse. They were paying her. You see, they were paying student nurses. That's why I get very angry in this country. Those of us who enjoyed the benefits of this country, we are the same people destroying this country.
And now we can't even enjoy it.
So she was crying and said that if she was the one, she wouldn't continue. I said, I don't stop. I must be a doctor, as my father told me to be a doctor. There was a day in the Melambi Hall in the University of Ibadan. She came to visit, and we lost 1 naira. Two of us started to cry.
Two married people.
Then we were not married. We started to cry until somebody, it should be Dr. Tony Dike now. His name is Tony Dike, knocked on the door. We cleaned our eyes, and he came in. Unfortunately, he gave us 1 naira that she was able to travel to Lagos with. So we knew how we started, and we knew where we were going to. if I tell my wife that when I was in Dortmund, that with my children, one girl came and was hugging me. Also one that I went somewhere else, another woman recognized me. I was in the plane in Frankfurt and every person was coming to hug me in the plane. She would see that's what she had always wanted in life.
Wow.
So I shared the future with her. And so we're able to bear the present, knowing that we're heading somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but today, there's too much packaging. The girl is fake in the sense that the hair is not her own. Eyelash is not her own.
This eyebrow. Oh my
Fingernails not her own.
Oh my goodness.
Bum is artificial. Breast artificial.
Okay.
Color artificial. Accent artificial. As in.
Like, I couldn't even speak again.
I hope I'm not dragging you.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be all right.
What do you call this program? So,
Unscripted seats. So everything is...
Don't carry me. So the boy is fake. He goes to laundry to rent clothes.
Okay.
And he's posing with other people's cars and all that.
Drag them.
So you now see that it's two fake people that come together. And so there's a difference between status and state. Status is what you project, what people assume. State is the reality.
The real thing.
And if there is a big gap between status and state, when the pressure of life comes, it compresses it. So most people go into marriages with state, status. And they pose and all that. But the reality is different. So
get back to state.
Yeah, so I believe that people should be very realistic about marriage. They should understand who they are. They should understand what they are going into and the challenges that are likely to follow, and tailor their marriages to fit themselves. When I told you of our financial beginnings, and my wife is a better manager of finances. And so any monies we had as at then, I will give to her everything.
Wow.
As at then.
Oh, wow.
Everything.
As at then.
It's because I talked about evolution of persons.
Yes.
And so she was a very frugal manager, and she was the one paying our children's school fees.
Wow.
When my son was to go to Europe, I was preaching in Kano. She paid school fees without informing me. Because I was spending money anyhow, spending fire. So I've reasoned that since she was a more frugal person, let her manage the money. That was just pure wisdom.
Yes,
wisdom.
true.
It's a house built.
Yes.
So give her the money to be managing. Then we evolved. We got to 60. 60. Every person around you will change. Your wife will change. Your children will change. You will change. I found out that at 60, I had responsibilities that I needed to meet. I had dreams that I had when I was a young man that I needed to fulfill. And this marriage of two of us going together all the time was no longer going to work. So I left everything we worked together for her.
Wow.
I did a video why I left my wife. People thought it was divorce.
I thought so too.
I actually thought so.
Somebody said she parked her car to listen to the video. And some very religious people didn't even watch it to the end.
They just assumed.
They just assumed. You see, I got to 60, I realized that life was more than marriage.
Okay.
Marriage is just the catalyst and the enzyme and the vehicle that takes you to self-actualization. So I found out that if two of us at this age bracket, when your wife reaches 60, she doesn't fear anything. Because a grandmother does not fear an erection.
Daddy, speak to me.
Wisdom, catch it.
There's nothing you're going to do to her. The children are on her side. And you have a reputation to protect. Dr. Charles Apoki. Nobody knows her.
Yeah.
So if we divorce, it is me that will lose.
I will be dragged, yes.
So you don't fight with somebody who has nothing to lose.
Oh, wow.
You don't argue with somebody who is not going anywhere. So she has formed a foundation and a background that we built on. And she's stable. Like they will ask me in the embassy, is your wife traveling with you? I say, no, she doesn't like traveling. So she's there. I'm the face of the family. She's the frame of the family. And without the frame, the face will not stand.
Yes, has nowhere to stand.
Instead of, at one point, nearly every day in the office, as we're working together, there are 3 things that could cause divorce as we got older.
Wow, I would like to know that.
You could tell her, this is what you want. She said, no, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
And she's my friend. I grew up with her. So, and we built this together. So, I have a philosophy. Take, do. So when I saw that the businesses we own together, we own 2 beautiful schools, we own buildings, we own real estate and all that, I left everything for her to manage.
Wow.
So that I could have myself. At one point, even when we are going to preach, we can quarrel in the car as we are going to preach.
Yes.
You know, these pastors are very fake. Forget all this, mommy, daddy, I've never quarreled with my wife. Forget all these signboards. You will see madam with the guy who just
post by the side.
If
If
those signboards could talk, did you see them shaking?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
So we could be going like this. Somebody would just drive across. I would say, why is this man driving like a madman? Oh, man of God, madman. Then I would say, wait till you go. You know, she's an Agbasa girl. She grew up in Agbasa. Grew up in Okere. You know, two very explosive combinations. I would say, waiting. You go kill me because I'm a man of God. Then, what time the thing that started like a small disaster, she will face one side, I will face one side. When I entered the hall, there was a man of God, welcome. I just snapped. And I will make sure I preach very well too. I'll preach very well. She will say, Yusuf, even if you quarrel, you preach well, you know, all those kind of stuff. So at 60, I started to disengage myself from the coupling. It now became married but single. You see, this is a teacup. It has the body, but it has the handle. There is a limited portion of contact for functionality. So when you reach a certain age in marriage and you are seeing conflict, you can practice what is called married but single. You understand?
Yeah.
Your pen is a pen, but it has a cover and a body. So you have a place of functionality. So we have a common area of functionality where we come together and function. But we have our different areas of intentionality where I pursue my dream, she pursues her dream. And then we have become better people.
Wow, the end result. Actually, that's actually quite interesting. So speaking of divorce and separation, there's been a recent spike in high-profile divorces and people leaving their marriages
and getting married
and getting remarried. So I'm curious, has this, should I say, spiked up the mindset that marriage is not necessary amongst people, especially young people like me?
Okay. You see, 2 good heads are better than 1. One shall chase 1,000, 2 shall chase 10,000.
True.
There is this power of complementarity. Now, before you marry, the key issue is that people were not marrying values. When Isaac's servant prayed, he said that the girl that I would tell to give me water to drink, that would say, let me water your camels too, would be the girl that I will marry for my master. So, number one, Isaac inherited camels.
Yeah.
And camels drink, each camel drinks 30 gallons of water.
Oh, wow.
And if Isaac is to marry Rebecca, Rebecca must be able to fetch water for camels. 10 camels will drink 1,200 liters of water.
So she should be willing to fetch that much.
Times acceleration due to gravity.
That's a lot of
times the distance.
That's a lot of carrying.
Plus the depth of the well.
Okay.
The one in John chapter 4 was 138 feet deep when it was excavated in 1945. Times acceleration due to gravity times 1,200. You add the two together, and if there is a slope, you know you multiply by the coefficient. So that was the work that she did to qualify for marriage. But you see,
Oh my God, that's a lot of work.
you marry the future, but today people are marrying fantasy. The man can sing, the girl has bomb, the has face, wrinkles will come, bombs will sag.
Yes.
Like as I said in one of the podcasts, breasts will sing, I surrender.
You go tired.
They go
You go
tired.
take time rest now.
You'll retire.
You're not be using barbed wire to raise them up. So,
Yes. Thank you, sir.
so you now find out that here you must marry capacity.
Yeah.
You must marry somebody that complements you. You must marry character, another C.
Very important.
Then you must marry competence. The servant was watching the Rebecca, whether she would spill the water, whether she would complain. You understand? Then you marry charisma. Marry a woman you will admire. Because if woman open mouth tell you something, anger go come. But when you see him fine face, he go forgive her.
Actually, marry a fine woman.
So you see that fine face, it still matters after all.
Those guys, those women, they can manipulate you. They will do wrong, then they will start crying. Then you will now beg them, baby, sorry. And I ain't do wrong.
Thank you, sir.
So
Mouthpiece.
They will actually slap you
Mouthpiece.
and tell you, look at what you've done. You really slapped my husband.
Mouthpiece.
You will start apologizing.
Mouthpiece.
Okay, well done.
You now marry character, capacity, those C's. But what is happening in today's world? We are going for curves, another C, color, coils of hair. We are going for which other C, curves and all that. But those things don't. Dating is different from marriage. The boy you are admiring, his smart dressing, you might be responsible for the clothes in future.
True.
You'll be eating in restaurants, you will need to cook. When babies cry at night, you will be surprised that it's not honey you'll be saying. You know, they hear this picture, they cry.
Carry that baby.
You know, the same person, they tire.
I don't tire.
So then you see responsibilities will come. But when the boy is taking you to the restaurant, you're not paying. A time will come when you now come into the house, you need to contribute to the economy.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is that external influences. People ask me, I went to preach somewhere and the women were taking pictures with me and one of them leaned towards me. My wife just said, which kind of picture be that? Which kind of picture be that? You know, as when the boy is nobody, women don't flock around him. When the boy becomes somebody, a success has many parents. Failure is an orphan. And a successful person is is a fruitful person. And fruit flies, Drosophila melanogaster, flies towards fruit flies. So they start coming. And then if you don't have discipline, you will find out that these ones will start attracting you because they will come in different shapes, different voices, different
sizes, packages, and curves.
And so if you are not disciplined, you might fall into adultery and distraction. I keep saying this. I've been married for 40 years. I've traveled to the end of the world. I've been to Australia. I've traveled to the end of Africa, South Africa, Madagascar. I've seen all kinds of women. If you see an Ethiopian woman,
I heard they are very beautiful. Actually, they
Queen of
are.
Bathsheba.
if you see Ethiopian
They are
women,
physically
and at night,
appealing.
they are loose ladies, stand naked.
Oh, wow.
If you see an Ethiopian woman, if you see her, then if you go to South Africa, if you see an Indian South African, there was one that was doing praise and worship, and I was in church. I closed my eye throughout.
You worship God with all his spirit and in truth.
Because lead me not into temptation is better than deliver us from evil. So, if you're not careful, I have not kissed another woman for 40 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I've not told another woman I love you for 40 years.
That is very disciplined.
I need to actually.
So I swore for this idiot in between my leg that is not born again, that my erection, that
Cursed him.
stupid idiot that is not born again. He walks with it.
He doesn't have understanding.
He walks with the head. How can you have understanding when he walks with the mouth upside down? The only creature that vomits at satisfaction is a fool. Very untrustworthy. No, bring me coffee.
I love it. I love it.
I swore for this, my idiot, you will never put me to trouble. And then you also take care. I have chaperones that follow me.
Okay.
Abraham will always be with me, stay in hotels with me. I don't get unnecessarily familiar with a woman. Never.
Wow.
I can be very funny, but I'm also crazy. I protect myself from myself. So most young boys are too loose. They are too, and the women too, they are too loose. What are you familiarizing yourself with another, somebody you're not married to or necessarily close? No, it doesn't work. Then the pressure of trying to impress society. So they are drifting from one pond to the other. So that's why the high divorce rate. Then another thing is that when the Bible was written, there was no colors.
Word.
Actually, you mean
Colorado.
Do you mean which one?
That not the place Colorado, the herb.
The
I'm going to call it herb, right?
Yeah.
The herb Colorado.
Gegemu was not consumed. Loud was not consumed. We gave tramadol in hospital for pain. It wasn't
for high.
Codeine was for pain. There was M&B codeine in those days.
Not
And
to
for
slow
cough.
people.
Yeah, not to. So you now see that girls are smoking, boys are smoking. They are taking Rofinol and every other thing. And so you see two high people coming together. And when they come together, they spark.
Yeah.
And there are also bizarre sexual desires. Bizarre sexual desires.
Spider style.
Spanish.
Spider style.
One is spider style. Ceiling fan. If you go to hotels, I see footprint on the walls. I wonder what they were doing there.
I think maybe
gymnastics.
close to a manhole, they were
gymnastics.
trying to fix the light.
Yes,
I think the light fixtures were getting bad, so they were trying to
Two hands.
climb.
Yeah, maybe they were just trying to fix it.
Spider-Man entered the room.
All those sadomasochism, chaining each other and all this kind of stuff.
BDSM.
What is it called?
BDSM.
What is BDSM? Bendel State Management.
I'm not going to say what it means. I'm a good girl, please.
Okay. BDSM, one old hotel owner died because of BDSM. So you see the perversion, the desire for the extraordinary. See, and you see, when you sex is pleasurable friction that leads to the secretion of oxytocin and maybe when you take drugs, dopamine. But this hormonal thing calms down. And when it depresses, you want more excitement. And human wants are insatiable.
Yes.
And so you're always thinking that the coast is greener on the other side. And you are looking for another person to give you more pleasure. So that's why the divorce. And coming to drugs, as a pastor, I always tell people that corpses don't become couples. Corpses don't struggle for child custody. There was one that happened in Ekiti State. They bind themselves. The children said they even prayed together before they
killed themselves.
Somebody's bola was removed from the roots.
Whoa.
They caught them, did all kinds of things. The police officer.
Goodness.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so,
I saw that image also. Yeah.
so these people are becoming very vicious. And I would tell people, instead of dying in a marriage, move on, separate. It's not the greatest sin. Move on. So the divorce rate, these are some of the factors responsible for the high divorce rates in present day society.
Sir, you said divorce is not the greatest sin.
Yes.
Does that mean it is a sin?
The Bible says God hates divorce.
Okay.
But God also hates lying.
Exactly.
God also hates backbiting. And instead of somebody to die and not have a chance to repent, let them separate
Yes.
and go their separate ways.
Amazing. Okay, sir. So, what is your take on married women leaving their homes, like getting divorced, and then going on to become side chicks to other men,
Other married
men?
It's reckless adventurism. Reckless adventurism is an emptiness that they are seeking to fill. You have children, you have divorced, and then you are going to... I tell people that I don't do side chicks, I do side deals.
Money.
Side chicks take money, while side deals bring money. So the married woman going to do side chick business, it is because she is not productive.
Okay.
I was listening to a video that you can never be bored when you are building a business and building a future. She should have concentrated her energies, if she had a business, on taking care of her children and building a future. So you'll see somebody very prominent. I know a prominent politician. Her first marriage didn't work. She remarried. You understand? And when you are successful as a woman, more men drift towards you. It is better for you to be very selective and set your standards very high so that you don't make the same mistake that happened before. We cannot always blame the woman. I will say that the woman with 5 husbands that Jesus talked about, if she was able to be getting husbands regularly, it is also possible, and she could make the village run out to meet Jesus. That means she had some reputation. It could be that the men in that town were stupid men.
Yes.
Is it not a possibility?
It's very possible.
After all, we're not there.
Yes.
So, sir, talking about marriage divorce issue, I was going to ask you, from your own perspective, why do you really think that some of these women that want to get married, they don't want to get married to a man who is actually poor, but they actually stayed in their homes with their poor parents?
Oh.
That the girls stayed in their homes.
With their
They grew up with poor parents, but they don't want to marry poor men.
Stay with a poor man.
Start with a poor man.
Have you not read the Bible that said calamity shall not befall you twice?
I know right again.
Okay.
The Egyptians you see yesterday, you shall see them no more.
A man who is hustling, who has future, but at the moment doesn't have the finance.
It's different from a poor man. A poor man is a sentence. It is a conviction. It is a concretized. And when you see a poor man, I was in a car with my PA, he's a lecturer now, and I was with my senior at government college, and he said, where can we eat good barbecue fish? My lecturer PA was saying, this one here is too expensive. The other one here is very expensive. And my friend told him, my senior at government, he says, when you are with Dr. Apoki and I, stop thinking like a poor man. He says, think about where we can eat good barbecue fish, not the price. You see, my father was able to send me to government college, Ughelli. It was the school for the elites. I went to FGC Warri. I went to the University of Ibadan. We were living in a mud house. He was not poor. He wanted me to become a medical doctor, like Dr. Stevenson in the original hospital. He was not poor, but he had no money. Having no money is different from poverty. Poverty is a mentality. Poverty is an attitude. My father was working in the Warri Urban District Council, but he was patching mud houses in Okere for people. It was the drive to earn a living. Does this person have a drive for betterment? Does he have a dream?
He's not poor.
Is he mad? Mad is motivated, aggressive, adventurous, driven, and determined. So once you see somebody who is a social loafer, in social psychology, there's something called social loafing. When you tell 10 people to drag a trailer, you find out that only about 4 are doing the work. The remaining 6 are just putting their hands on it. So if somebody is a social loafer, will you buy the wedding gown? A boy is already asking whether he will buy a wedding gown. That means he can't pay house rent. You will always look at somebody, has he managed his life well? I'm sorry to say this. You are in school, you are not taking your education seriously. How can you take marriage seriously? You're not taking your work seriously. How can you take... You're not taking your looks seriously. How can you take marriage seriously? Your father has a business. You are not helping to manage it seriously. Don't get married to such a person. Chimolo will say, don't date a devil.
Interesting.
So we must not glamorize poverty. I come from if you touch my palms, I broke firewood in Okuma. The College of Education, we are going to pass the FGC Warri. I broke firewood there. I hawked firewood. I hawked Akamu from Okiri to Word of Life. But I was driving. If you touch my palm, it's like the back of a crocodile. I was poor, but I was driving a future, and that's how we drove a future. I have a son today. Any of my children can become a multi-millionaire any day, but he has a cleaning company in Europe. So he cleans. Yes, a few days back, I shared a video of snow falling in Canada. That I told them the person said it is money for dollars falling in Canada. So he saw the video, and his cleaning company was contacted to come and clean snow from a compound. He entered the snow to go and remove the snow. So and clean the apartment, the Airbnb. So if you see him in Europe doing that menial job, if you think that he's a poor man, he's not a poor man. None of my children will look for work until they die. They are just working to acquire experience. I've sent him from Europe to the United States to work in Massachusetts and brought him back. Each of my children, by inheritance or whatever, is a multi-millionaire. But he's still working. And any girl that sees him that refuses to marry him because of his present apparent financial situation is not worthy to come into our family.
Interesting.
They're
not hearing now. Okay, so speaking of FGC, you said you not you said, but I know that you attended FGC Ughelli, then government college Ughelli, then you attended FGC Warri for your A levels, and like you said, you attended school with the children of the elite. What was the experience like? Going to school with people who mingling with, say, children of judges and magistrates and things like that.
You know, I had a very tough mother whose father was an OVA. Where they've adulterated the system now. But my family in Effronto were the high, like this Effron here, that shrine there, I can enter inside, nothing will happen to me.
Oh, wow.
By the market there.
Yes. The day I parked in front of the market, somebody came to meet me that they don't park. I said, we park here. It's my great-great-great-grandmother that built this thing from the water. And he said, sorry, my brother. Then I told him, Pupuro, take time. Then he said, okay, give me Bekere. I gave him Bekere, and I left them. So my grandfather and my lineage were the high priests of that community, and they were the OVs. At least in 1961, my uncle was gazetted as an OVA in the Western region. So you don't put your hand on your jaw in my house. My mother would tell you, don't do that.
Oh, wow.
You don't hiss in my house. You don't complain. And they don't beat you outside. Then you cry to my mother.
Oh, wow.
My mother will beat you. Will tell you, go and beat another person's child and let me go and apologize. So even though we're poor, we had value for ourselves. We had a sense of pride and the spirit of fight. You push me, I push you. But I also found that I was brilliant. From the mother house, chickens were sleeping under my bed.
Wow.
I also found that I was brilliant. And then that brilliance took me to school. It wasn't their father's wealth that brought them to school.
True.
So when I went to government college, I was with the children of the, I keep saying this, the children of the secretary to the federal government.
Wow.
As at then.
Yes. I was with the wealthiest people in this vicinity, their children. And then by the time I was living in final year, I came second in the whole arms of Form 5.
Wow.
I had 95 in physics.
Wow.
And so I rest my brain. Until today, nobody intimidates me in this country because my mind. And so when I went to FGC Warri, my very good friend, Abraham Jeffia of blessed memory, he was driving a Mercedes-Benz Obokun, his father's car. Where he was National House Captain A, I was Captain B. I will enter his father's Mercedes. When I close the door, I will tell myself, one day I will buy the Mercedes. Door will close, boom. And then as we are going towards Sisi Okiri, that's Okiri Market, he will say, let's reach your house. I will say, no, I want to go somewhere else. I didn't want him to know I was from the mother house. So, but I was with Jaja Wachuku, the Rewanes, the Okbobines. In fact, what's this man's name? Ovie Whiskey. He presented the Guinness Book of Records to me when I was leaving. So I went to FGC Warri based on my brain, not on my father's bank account. And there was no need for any person to intimidate me. But it gave me an ambition. We're eating oats, we're eating chicken. I met people, the Obunges. Their father was an ambassador to Central African Empire. Wow. They used to, South African Empire, Bokassa then. They used to fly in to school.
Wow.
And
why you
at that time,
yes, they would fly from Central African Empire, land in Lagos, come to school. I was with children of permanent secretaries. And I don't come. We are here. We'll dig it out. And so, but I always knew where I come from. There were things I did not do.
Okay.
There were adventures I did not undertake. Because if they say, go and call your father, my father might come without shoes.
Okay.
So that's why when I went to university, I didn't join cult because I couldn't afford to. The whole of my family dynasty was on my head to take the name Fa. And so I was not intimidated because of the background I come from, but I was inspired. You know, when these children were drinking Horlicks, I didn't have Horlicks to drink. But I knew one day to get there because my father gave me an ambition. He said I was in primary 4. He said you will become a doctor like Dr. Stevenson at the Warri General Hospital. My father was collecting refuse there.
Wow.
I became a doctor in the same hospital.
Wow.
And so he said, he told me where I could not take this name to take it there. The grammar I could not speak like Umbadiwe. I want you to speak like Umbadiwe. I want you to speak like Nnamdi Azikiwe. I don't know if I'm attempting to do that. But so when I was in Europe in 2012 for my son's graduation, I was the only black parent in the hall.
Wow.
And he was standing with white children and my brother's son. And I remembered my father's instruction, take this name Fa. And I started shedding tears in my mind. I said, Papa, don't take the name Fa. We are here. So you build confidence in your children. You make them know that they are good enough. The dream that you have makes you conquer your deficiencies. So it was a good place. FGC was good. I went to an only boys school first. And we were quite rough and crazy. So, but there was strict discipline. Coming to FGC Warri with girls around, I needed to, and I grew up in an only boys house. We were 4 boys, so I needed to readjust myself to become more polished, more civilized, and more gentle.
Interesting.
That's really nice. Okay, sir.
But those guys were brilliant.
Actually.
At one time, they were making the best WAEC result in West Africa for several years.
Wow.
Some of the most brilliant human beings passed through that school.
That's FGC Warri.
Yes, FGC Warri.
Okay, I wanted to.
That does not negate.
Yes, I just wanted. Yes. Okay, sir. Just to maybe tie things up a little.
Yes.
What valuable lesson would you prefer to young people that you have learned so far in your experience in marriage? What valuable lesson would you say, okay, this is what I'm giving to young people out there who are about to go into marriages and serious relationships, because some of us might not be ready to get married.
Yeah, true.
You're not what?
So some of us might not be ready, I don't know.
But might not be
Ready to get married? Yes. I'm pretty young, sir.
All right.
I'm a Gen Z, I'm quite young.
Gen Z.
Yes.
Okay. I told you I got married at 26.
That's still older.
To my wife at 24.
Wow.
So, because for a woman, you have a flowering period. And so you must.
People don't get married at your
Early, yeah.
And then Sabio.
Because the economy is never making it easy for us to get married early.
Yeah. Listen, we watched napkins. So if you bought 2 dozens of napkins, I used them for 3 children.
No, you can't buy Pampers.
That thing.
You can't buy
That thing.
It's expensive. Very. Baby food is expensive.
No,
we can't even imagine it.
And there was public school for us to attend.
Now the public schools are not even that good.
I agree with you. But just try to work a little bit harder and smarter and diversify. Okay. What advice do I really have to give to married people? Number 1, marriage is like a vehicle. It does not drive itself, or they are not yet. It's not like Tesla or whatever. You have to pilot it. You have to give it direction. you have to prevent it from being accidented. There are gallops on the way, but one gallop in Onikparaga should not prevent you from reaching Lagos. No person's marriage is sweeter than your own. It is you that determines the sweetness. You are two imperfect people striving to build a family. Try as much as possible to accommodate the other person's deficiencies. And any deficiency you see is your responsibility to ameliorate.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So when you start looking for the role you will play instead of the rights you will get, then you will enjoy marriage. Today, most people are looking for at this age, a few days back, my wife had come back and she was very tired. So I sleep late. I think more at night. So she was sleeping. Then we don't have any person at home. So I washed the dishes.
That's nice.
Really nice.
Nice.
Yes. A lot of men don't do dishes.
But I don't know how to cook. If I cook, it's like a chemical reaction.
It is well.
The vegetable will be on one side.
The water will be on one side.
So I washed the dishes. She was very surprised when she woke up. You washed the place? I said, yes. Oh, I said, that's nice. Then no matter how a woman remains a woman, no matter how educated, no matter how rich she is. A woman is a woman. She was created to be a woman.
Yeah.
And from the anatomy of a woman, her psychology can be understood. She was designed to be a receptacle. So her genitalia receives your seed and turns it to a child. I wrote a book titled Understanding Women. Her egg does not leave her fallopian tube.
It stays there.
It just comes from the ovary, the fimbriae will collect it, it enters the fallopian tube. It is the male sperm cell that swings towards one egg or two occasionally. 250 million sperm cells are produced by each ejaculation, minimum of 40 million. But the woman will produce only one egg, and she will, with these unidentical twins, two eggs. So you are a greater donor. And so a woman's money is like plantain leaf. A plantain falls with the leaves intact. A man's money is like mango leaves. They spread. So women, no matter how rich they are, try as much as possible to give. You are the donor. Give to them. And you'll be frustrated if you start thinking that because she's doing well, she's not contributing as much as you are doing. You went to bring her, changed her father's name, took her to your community. It is your responsibility. So men should learn to be productive enough to be able to meet the needs of the family. That does not negate the fact that a woman is a suitable helpmate. She should bring into the system, provide for the system. So that's and then there's no ideal marriage. Drink your pepper soup.
I think he deserves a round of applause.
Don't clap because I'm very shy.
Thank you.
All right, so from your wealth of knowledge, we really say thank you, and we've learned a whole lot. And I want to appreciate my wonderful co-host, the Ankara Queen, Debbie Billions, and also the
Billions.
Debbie Billions. And also our Gen Z body, who actually said she's not ready to get married yet.
Oh my God.
No, wait, let me tell you the trick. When she says, I'm not ready to get married yet, men prefer what looks difficult. So it is an advert.
Actually, that wasn't the plan. I promise that was not the plan.
So we really want to thank you, and we say thank you so much to our amazing leader and friend, Dr. Charles Aboki.
Thank you.
And don't forget to also thank our wonderful sponsors, ICOGAS and ORS Canada. I'm not thanking myself. I'm thanking myself. is for being here. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. The wealth of knowledge. I cannot. When I get home, I'm going to pour it all into a book. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Diana is very simple. She's just somebody who wanted to be different. I did not want to do the regular. I was doing normal drums. Yes, I was playing normal jazz band, but I just found myself doing this one in a dream. And in the dream, I was just on the stage with the talking drum, and everybody was cheering me up. When I asked, they said, "Oh, my grandfather used to be a drummer to the Oba. I think I'm the one just doing the recognition thing." And so, okay. And then when something was coming up, so I started learning from Oposun. May so rest in peace. So I was always using a song in my room, even when I was almost chased out of the house. It wasn't funny. Even in church, me and my mom, we always fight. I almost changed my church because it was not funny. I want to do this thing, but people are stopping me.
Hello and welcome to another exciting, mind-blowing episode of Unscripted Seed. Here we talk about raw, pure, and unfiltered conversations. I remain your wonderful, beautiful Gen Z host, Z of the Good Lie.
And I am never ever alone. If you find me alone in this studio, there's a problem. I'm never alone. I have the shawarma looking like a shawarma today, looking all wrapped up.
Somebody
eat too sweet. Too sweet himself.
Timini, I'm coming to you.
We have the shawarma, the barbecue, the one and only Utonwa himself. Edafe, the mouthpiece.
Gracias.
Hello. You're looking fine.
You make him feel too good.
I have to, but he's looking fine. Please. He's looking fine. See, men don't need to do too much. And see how fine he's looking.
I just sold family land.
Okay.
So
I don't know anything about
I
that.
reserve my comment on that.
Beware of 419 and my son.
don't say
and my son mouthpiece. And we have the beautiful, the delectable Ankara queen herself that I'm going to lock up very soon. That has refused to give me Ankara tips. Don't worry, it's fine.
You start paying. I'll soon do paid classes.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. It's okay. We have Debbie Billions, the Ankara queen. Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're looking so sexy. That's the word.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
The word
today.
is sexy.
That's the vibe
Come
today.
on. Take it easy on us.
I'm going to try.
Take it easy on us
I'll
now.
try
You're setting the place on fire.
Yes, girl.
And so we want to thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, our restaurant, and Adis Glam for giving us the chance to be here today. Because of them, we are here for you.
Yep.
And we are never alone. If you find us alone, the studio is actually going to be on fire, like you said. We have a beautiful young lady with us. She does something that is very different from the usual. She's an entertainer. And she's a different entertainer. She does something that, like I said, is very different from the usual.
Unique,
she is a graduate of Aochi Polytechnic of computer science, and I was like, wow, she's so smart. She's so smart, a smart, beautiful young lady. And her name is Diana Okundaye, but you know her as Diana Drums. Hello, Diana. Like your name, you're so beautiful.
She is beautiful.
She's honestly. I think I saw a picture of you with the okuku and your drum, and I was like, okay, fine girl, but with your natural beauty, my goodness, you're so fine. Just continue blushing. Don't stop. Just continue. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
So please, who is Diana? We want to know who Diana is and how Diana became Diana Drums. So please tell us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is EMEKA the star. That 40-year-old boy. That boy that's actually a man. And that man that's actually a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you EMEKA the star. I went to a primary school called Early Life Primary School, Festa Town. The primary 4, I did the common entrance to Federal Government College, Janiki, Lagos, 1996. Donjazzy and his younger sister attended my school. That school has birthed over 6 or 7 famous Nigerians, not only Donjazzy. There is an MAVCA winner, a notable, important, very important fine boy actor in Nigeria that attended that school that was actually a prefect. Donjazzy, as young as he was in SS3 class, a young man would walk into a stage, single out talents, promote them to perform, build the stage for you to perform, host the events to bring a crowd to perform, publicly announce to the crowd that you are going to perform and they should look forward to you performing. And the effects for the drama group. It was that bad that when they needed fire, Donjazzy gave them fire.
Hello and welcome to another mind-blowing episode of Unscripted Seat. Yes, I said mind-blowing because every week we blow your mind. I remain the beautiful Z of the good life, the Gen Z of the house, and I am not alone. I have the beautiful, the delectable, the Ankara queen herself, Debbie Billions. This your Ankara today is giving. You look good, baby.
Thank you.
You look fine.
Thank you, Z.
And we have the husbandman. Our daddy,
Mommy.
our shawarma,
Stop it, I like
barbecue,
that's
pepper
me.
soup, chocolate, anything sweet what you want to call him. Naim he be. We have Edafe, the mouthpiece.
Gracias.
You're looking good too.
Thank you.
Today everybody's just looking
serving.
Everybody's
I want to be giving
serving.
model
vibes. Okay, what are we doing today? What are we giving today, John Dumelo?
No. Ramsey Noah with a touch of Kunle Remy.
With this black skin, Ramsey Noah.
No, the outfit is
Yeah, the outfit, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, then his skin is Jim Ike.
Okay. I see. You'll be fine. Today is going to be mind-blowing. See, when I say mind-blowing, I know what I am talking about. We have somebody in the room with us. He is a voiceover artist, an actor, a singer, a full-on entertainer. Being with this man has shown me that resilience and strength is not just by carrying muscle everywhere. We have with us Nwasisi EMEKA, a.k.a. EMEKA the Star.
Yes.
Hello, EMEKA.
Welcome.
Thank you for that intro. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
I think you should do that. This is EMEKA the Star, the 40-year-old man who has...
Of course, why wouldn't
do that
I?
for me,
Go
do that for me.
ahead.
Give it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is EMEKA the Star. That 40-year-old boy. That boy that's actually a man. And that man that's actually a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you EMEKA the Star.
This is amazing. This is amazing. I love this. I really love this. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for that.
When I saw voiceover artist, I remember seeing your first video, and I was like, voiceover artist. Then I scrolled and I saw that, okay, he has different voices.
Different textures, not just different voices.
Different textures,
yeah.
And this is one of them. That one you just gave is one of them. Then your regular talking voice is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I could imagine.
And then he does his big brother voice.
Yes. Can you do that one again?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Big Brother. EMEKA the Star. Please report to the diary room.
I will definitely report to that. I will report to that diary room. I don't have a choice.
He's a complete entertainer.
Yes, you are a complete entertainer.
I saw this video where it was roasting the red carpet, and I was like, this is beautiful.
Yes.
God bless you for that. Thank you.
Mind you, I did not add makeup artist.
Oh, yeah.
He's a man of many many talents.
Oh my God.
Many talents. Thank you
for
so
that.
much for coming on.
Thank you.
And before we go on, I want to thank our amazing sponsors, Iko Gas, Uwawa Restaurant, and
Hades Glam for always glamming us.
yes, thank you so much for making this show possible.
Yeah.
So, EMEKA the star.
Yes.
We've Googled you. I like to say that on this show. We've Googled you.
It's nice to know that someone Googled.
We've checked here and there,
Okay.
and we came across a particular video on your TikTok page that says that you listed different people that EMEKA
Not
the
just
star.
people. I
Okay.
would say, was it 6 or 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Prominent.
Yes. Prominent
Most
people.
important Nigerians in the world.
True.
No.
You listed prominent Nigerians that you have either assisted with your ideas, and you said so many things in that video, like, oh, this was my idea, this was my idea.
You brought some of them to start.
Yes, you brought you gave some of them their names. Can you please tell us about that? These different people, you listed Donjazzy, for example. Let's start from Donjazzy. So tell us, how exactly did that happen?
Okay. When I went to primary school called Early Life Primary School, First Town, and at my 4th class, after primary 4, I did a common entrance, and I somewhat failed, but I still got the admission to Federal Government College, Janiki, Lagos, 1996. Now, if you do your calculations to now that I'm 40 to 2025, 1996, I was about 10 or 11 or 12. Now, JSS1, I got admitted, and lo and behold, that school has birthed over 6 or 7 famous Nigerians, not only Donjazzy.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
There is an MEVCA winner. An actor, a notable, important, very important fine boy actor in Nigeria that attended that school that was actually a prefect.
You want to tell us the name?
It was a press prefect.
Want to tell us the name?
Why not?
Tell us. I like to get the tea.
Not now, much later. I think he will reveal himself later. But he's notable for fine boy that he is, and he won an African Magic Movie Award
recently.
Way back. He's not a young boy, a young timer or anything like that. He's one of the, should I say, the fresh face historian of the youths of Nigeria. In the right direction and making an impact in the right direction. Well, I call them the real Gen Zs with intellect, not the Gen Zs with only money in the pocket.
All right, so you were telling us about Donjazzy.
So weird occurrence is that Donjazzy and his younger sister attended my school. Her name was Joy Enebeli. And Donjazzy's surname is Enebeli. Now, see, I was in JSS1, he was in SS3, about to leave. Now, Donjazzy was known for this. And he's still known by all of us that attended that school in that era that he attended. He was the head of everything social in school. You cannot compare, you can't phantom the talent he had. Donjazzy could turn a room into a showroom of pure lights and glamour in such a, I don't know how he did it. This guy was a planner, but a planner of entertainment. Donjazzy, as young as he was in SS3 class, a young man would walk into a stage, single out talents, promote them to perform, build the stage for you to perform. Host the events to bring a crowd to perform. Publicly announce to the crowd that you are going to perform and they should look forward to you performing. And he will also promote you that you are going to perform to ginger the crowd to come to watch your performance.
All of this was happening like...
He was the event planner. He was the promoter. He was the contractor. He was the director. He was the stage director.
Oh, wow.
He even brought special effects.
Oh. Are you serious?
Donjazzy would bring a drama group. Direct that drama group.
Are you serious?
Organize the stage for the drama group
in SS3.
Bring the costumes and the props for the drama group.
Meaning he's been like...
And the effects for the drama group. It was that bad that when they needed fire, Donjazzy gave them fire. When they needed fire at a particular stage or a part of the story, Donjazzy will give them that fire.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Now, we had a hall where we were to host anything social.
Yeah.
And it was a hall that had our library and a event hall. Now, almost, should I say, all the school's events was hosted in that hall. But the whole school left it all to Donjazzy to just take control. And he did an amazing job at it.
Oh, wow.
Donjazzy gave me the best memories in school.
Wow.
I still remember a particular drama that he did, that he organized. They wanted fire. Donjazzy gave them, you know that fleets that you just go...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right there, back then when it was not even existing, nobody knew what it was. Even in the movies, it was not existing. Only in America they were doing that. But this young man brought it to us to entertain us.
Oh, wow.
And some people had amazing memories of school because of him.
Donjazzy. Wow.
And when he wanted to graduate, the whole school, this guy hosted the school party to graduate. And this guy invited other schools in that SS3 class to come and watch and be part of it. Hey, God. That was the dawn of the jazz. He was the jazzy that was the dawn of the jazz of entertainment in school. So, while I was watching one of his events at night, I still remember a drama where they had to use the fire, the spray on the fire. I just kept on looking around and I was like, is this what this boy was? Is this what this boy achieved? What the hell? I was like, he can do even so much more. This is a billionaire. What's going on? I was like, wait, this guy can just venture into event planning, this and that, directing this and that, but that's not really his thing. Then I had this flashback, like this vision, like portrayed in my eyes, where I saw him promoting 3 girls, like a 3 group, like Destiny Child.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there in school, this guy brought his fellow classmates, 3 girls, and formed them into a group, a dance group.
Oh, wow.
To be like the Destiny Child.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Like, at that age, what the heck?
And you saw that happen already.
I was like, wait, that's what he's supposed to be doing now. This is supposed to be a music producer, music director. He should be in music. And back then, I loved jazz.
Okay.
When I used to listen to jazz, even as young as I was. I think I was just about 12 years old back then. Yes. Then I was like, this guy is jazzy. And he's the dawn of this jazz. And wow, that's a beautiful name. Donjazzy. You're the dawn of entertainment. You've got the jazz. And you're the dawn of it. So I said, wow, that's the name I'm going to give him. But before then, he hated me with passion. Oh, Lord. He hated me with passion. All of you call Donjazzy, I gig and all of that, but I just laugh at you guys. But the rest of us who knew him in school back then knew who he really was. Donjazzy is not a nomadic lover. He's not a Casanova. He's not all these childish men that go ranting and raving about their escapades. He's not childish. He's matured. He keeps it private.
That's why I have a...
Because you have to respect the woman if you love a woman. This guy had a love interest. I don't know if you permit me to say this, but he had a love interest. A half Liberian, half Nigerian.
Wow.
Oh my God. The love interest was so beautiful. Because everyone loved their friendship. It was mind-blowing. They were together 2-4-7. It was that bad that he made the girl younger brother his school son.
Wow.
Just to stay close always.
You will see them.